All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I believe this is round of 16 in playoffs, the last round of the intra. We got Habits taking on Bubba. So yeah, I'm joined by Autoattacks as well as Frenzy, and we're going to be covering this series tonight. How are you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Doing good. Excited for Dota.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so looking at these bans, fairly standard. I don't think we see Undying ban too often, but maybe it's a hero Izumi plays a lot, so that's why they ban it out.
Yeah, one of their supports probably plays it a ton.
The hero's getting better now that the meta is starting to shift too after what was the name of that tournament that just happened? The
Russian
one that
one?
Liquid won.
The
Yeah.
Megaphone?
Clash thing?
The Winter Clash, yeah. You can see
Uh,
Liquid was just like running tri-lanes all the time. So Undying is naturally just going to be more valuable when tri-lane versus tri-lane is a potential option.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
that's true.
run a tri-lane.
Also, it's interesting. I scrimmed Bubbs just a few days ago, and they actually picked Grimstroke both games. But it might have been Estrixar that played it, and they have Raid playing the first game and not him. So that's probably why. They do like the Sanking a lot for Filski. They've been first picking this hero in scrims and probably officials too, I'd assume.
Yeah, the buff on his W is so nice. It lets you be able to cast Epicenter. It lets you be able to just like sit in the lane.
Yeah. He's been going tanky builds and not buying Blink, instead going like Crimson Guard Pipe Aghanims, stuff like that.
That's
He
interesting.
he just wants to be in there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of. Usually, you go for like that first tanky item before you get the blink, and then you go back and just, start building all tanky stuff.
Okay, so Dazzle made it through. He can be pretty obnoxious for Sanking to deal with in lane, as long as they have the detection. I assume they're gonna play it support. I don't. Maybe Squid can play 3 as well. I don't think any of the. I don't think Yeti or Habit's gonna play Dazzle.
I don't think so either. I was gonna say I think it's really cool to like pick this hero first and then potentially have it go mid or something, but I don't think. I know for a fact Habits won't play mid for this team. So.
And they go Mirana. Renzi talked about this before. How they like this hero.
Very good Mirana.
So that makes it more reasonable to assume that Dazzle is a 5 then.
Probably.
I take some of the value of picking this Dazzle up so early away, because you have opportunities to plan for like the Grave and that.
I feel like
they're
if
not
you
going to pick Axe now.
Yeah.
It's part of the value in picking it early is that it's a flex pick. So I don't know if it's like so contested that you pick it even as a support. Because like Poison Touch has a really long cooldown.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you look at it, it's like they also banned Undying, Grimstroke, Lich. It's like the most broken supports are like those heroes plus like Dazzle. Just get one of them.
Yeah, it's
Heroes are really strong.
Hero's pretty strong.
Really strong.
They basically just gave his ultimate. You don't get it off necessarily as consistently, but you get CDR in exchange.
I mean, just like how do you trade with him? That's another support too. Like you just get Poison Touch and you just get.
There's no buff part to the ulti anymore though, besides the personal CDR, which is a change you could think about. He doesn't buff up his team with armor.
How often do you use it like that, though?
No, I think it was pretty common. You like smoke,
tossing it down in the middle of a fight.
You smoke, ulti your own team, and run in if you know you're gonna catch it.
Silencer's weird.
I've seen that.
It's got to be a comfort pick because there's no like point in picking it currently, like right now.
Hero's pretty weak. Arcane Curse is like really strong against Mirana because when she like starts leaping to get out of danger, each one of those procs Arcane Curse.
I don't think that's enough reason to like say, "Oh, let's pick Silencer right now." It's so good against
I'd agree.
I think it's a very. I think it's a very simple 5 position to play in RD2L as well. Let's say.
Yeah.
And you always have impact on a silencer.
The hero's like decent against Dazzle too. You just toss down global when you're engaging initially, and then he's not able to cast Grave. Especially if he's like a hard support, he's not going to have any to purge off global silence.
It's a Monkey King ban. Probably a targeted ban.
Also,
known for Monkey King.
PA just completely ignored, by the way.
That's interesting, actually. Someone might pick PA soon. If it's not banned right here, they might even be thinking about that.
Yeah,
Dyer has
also,
first pick, so
yeah, Yeti heroes were not banned out in the first phase. They didn't pick any Yeti hero.
That's probably what they're thinking about too. They're thinking like, oh, can we pick one of these heroes and it not get countered really hard, or should we ban something that counters them?
They're leaving PL that Yeti could potentially play.
So they banned out the DK, and that's really interesting because, like I said before,
It's a habits hero.
To figure out like the DK counters and stuff in lane that can also carry, and I think he just doesn't want that hero to be picked and him have impact like no matter what, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's just hard. It's a hard hero to like make not have impact.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if you do manage to make it so that he doesn't have impact, that hero, he doesn't have any like recovery mechanism.
Well, I mean, he's always a stun though.
Yeah.
He always does damage to buildings, so like regardless, he hits 6, he's gonna push buildings. He gets a blink, he's gonna stun you, and that's really annoying to deal with.
And strength heroes are extremely powerful.
It's kind of like Winter Wyvern before, where like you can put your worst player on it, and no matter what, they're gonna cast ultimate at some point, and it's gonna kill somebody.
We'll see if they pick PL here. I have a feeling that Bubbs might pick PL with the next pick. If they don't pick it themselves.
Radiant's turn to pick.
I don't really want to see Mir on PL
though.
But it might be good now that they have clockwork.
Huh.
I feel like that's kind of early to have a clockwork, because like Sand King can burrow strike out of the cogs, Silencer is food for it. They can make sure that their other support that they're gonna pick is able to survive the cogs.
Maybe they have some kind of like combo in mind that we don't see yet.
5 seconds.
They could always just pick a Darks here. Put the Ion Shelled Clockwork, give him Surge. There's some Silencer who's just like, oh, there's a hasted Clockwork running at me with an Ion Shell.
It's really interesting.
I don't see why they would do that in particular, though, when there's Spirit Breaker that they could pick.
They want to do the Mirana Clockwork. They want to just cog arrow, probably. Well, I mean, you can pick a core into this that just.
Pick a core that doesn't get cogged.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can pick a lot of different things to set up the arrow that are more reliable.
That's a hero that gets cogged.
That is a hero that gets cogged.
Yeah, that hero's extremely bad against Clockwork.
Yes, I would agree.
Like, you can't cast any of your spells, I think.
They're setting up for an anti-mage pick.
It's definitely another just another comfort pick. It's gotta be.
Yeah, I think they want to pick anti-mage from Radiant, and that's why they picked Bane.
5 seconds remaining.
Actually, Witch Doctor would probably be
Bane
better.
is so bad against Clockwork.
If it's an off-lane clock, like it's just so hard.
I don't disagree. I do not disagree with that.
Everything in Clockwork's kit is like good against Bane.
Yes.
It's kind of just
100%
like
a
crazy.
comfort pick.
Yeah,
There's no way.
but yeah, the pick has happened. All right, we're not overly pleased with it, but it has happened. So we're in the situation.
Maybe they were thinking about like lockdown from Mirana too, like.
Yeah, I mean,
the other thing that's odd about this Bane is that like they picked 2 5 heroes with the Bane Silencer.
Yep.
It's true. Core Bane coming through.
I think it's more likely that it's going to be a 4 Silencer and they try to like get a Force Staff up on him or something.
I'm sure.
And maybe he like transitions into getting a little bit of attack speed.
I've been playing some Core Silencer lately. I had 100 stolen in the other day. It was
Feels
pretty
good,
legit.
man. I mean, the glaives are still really strong, but the rest of his spells, the damage has been nerfed so many times.
Chaos Knight. Yeti DM'd me saying this hero is not good right now.
Look,
like a week ago.
Yeah, his crit is like so bad.
When we played against Habits, all right. Let me tell you a story. I'm sitting here in the draft. And I'm like, hey, Wads.
Well, that's the PL. All right.
You should ban Chaos Knight. He's like, nah, I'm not worried about Chaos Knight. I'm telling you, you should ban Chaos Knight. He only plays PL and Chaos Knight. Doesn't ban Chaos Knight. They pick Chaos Knight and we lose.
I think having the SK dissuaded them from the PL this game. I think Anti-Mage would have been a pick for Dire right there though.
Yeah, I
Instead of
think
the
AM
CK.
could have been a lot better.
But I mean,
I like the
PA
Sand
is still
King.
cool though.
The Sand King is like.
I don't think you
pretty
want to pick
strong
PA
against
versus
Chaos
Sand
Knight.
King Silencer lane.
There is
I'm
like
talking about Radiant pick PA and Dire pick Anti-Mage.
Yeah, but
Short term.
PL is so good for Radiant though. They can't pick. They don't want to pick PA. I think that
Well, I
lane's
mean,
not
like,
good, but PL's
if
really
Dire
good.
picked AM, then they could have picked PA.
I don't know. I think PA would have a bad lane, and I think it would have been fine.
Really? I mean, you can get out of cogs and everything. You just blink strike out.
Radiant's turn
you
to
can just
Yeah,
get like
you-
nuked
you-
by the Mirana.
Yeah, you're
repeatedly.
gonna get clicked in lane so much. You're not gonna
I
have
mean,
kill
the thing about
potential.
PA is you just dagger CS, you know?
Sure,
Just dagger.
just
I
dagger
don't think
wall.
it's like
Actually-
unplayable for PA.
Eventually just
I agree, but I think your support is so sewn in that lane, so you're gonna be stuck just sitting behind, just trying to dagger for CSs. Your support can't move up though, because if the support is close to Clockwork, that support's probably just dead.
Well, they probably want to land a Bane against him, so Bane is probably able to trade CS or trade right clicks with him in like the extremely early game.
Yeah, when Clockwork is level 2 though, it gets scary.
Well,
I mean, level 1
with,
clogs seems scary if he gets cogs. Not cogs, just battery assault. You should walk up to him.
I think Bane's pretty fast though, so he has to get pretty close to get that off.
Dire's
That's
turn
first, man.
to
you could always
PA.
just like mana burn.
That's
They go
right.
PA.
yeah.
Well, they can flex their heroes. Like PL can mid in certain matchups, and PA
Wow.
can.
I don't think PO's that great mid anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
think that the
especially when you don't know the
range
matchup, right?
I think the range nerf on Q is bad, and then if you don't have like a really specific matchup, it's hard to play. But like PA is much more versatile in the fact that she can lane against a lot more heroes.
Which habits here would they
With her,
go for?
I agree that PL's like not the best mid hero, but like it's an option.
I mean, if they pick like Invoker here, I mean, I still think PA is better. All the heroes that PL is good against mid, I think PA is better against.
What about Sniper?
I still think PA is better.
It's a
Because
versus
you
both
just
of
get
those
levels,
heroes.
you jump on
Sniper is better versus PA than PL mid. They go Dusa.
Yeah, the magic damage, Dusa.
I like Dusa.
So,
Dusa makes sense,
I like
but
Dusa.
yeah,
well, PL is like a natural diffusal builder. This
She
is
Kai-
an item he is
Kayasha.
going to build, so.
yeah.
Kayasha, right?
Ayasha.
That's the counter.
You might want to do
But
Yasha.
how do you
might
build
want to
Sanj in there too?
Kaya and Sanj. We might want to do that.
How do you build what?
Sanj. You can't combine all three.
But that would be
I
the
think that
ultimate item for that
Badger
hero.
would like to disagree against that. Oh, wait, he built.
No,
Sanj.
he built double Sanj.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just go Halberd plus Kayasha, right? Then you do no
Easy.
damage.
If you need to deal damage, you just steal all their mana, and then your CK does damage.
It's true. I mean, you get that talent, and that's all the damage you need, right?
That talent is so frustrating. I was playing Sand King against it with Yule's Arcane Boots. I get hit by the snake, and after using Epi and Burrow Strike, and I didn't have enough mana to self Yule's or to go invis with Sandstorm or anything. It was
So I'm
terrible.
pretty sure this is gonna be. Is this gonna be mid PL or mid PA?
I think whichever hero goes mid, I think Dusa actually has a matchup advantage in mid here. But
I
there's a
think
skill
that,
mismatch
PL
versus near.
I think PL actually does okay against Medusa mid, but I think
No,
PA is
I think it
worse.
might do okay until Dusa is level 3. Then you just click him nonstop if
Just
he goes
dodge.
first. Yeah, but
mean,
you don't have to use it. You just
You
click
can
him.
Yeah.
dodge Snake with either hero because you can just like blink strike
You can't
before
blink
the.
strike.
You can't.
No,
Blink
you
strike.
can do it before you get targeted by the snake. It's like a bounce target.
Yeah, that is true, but not if he throws it. Awesome. So it's PA mid. I'll actually just introduce Radiant here. We got Remster playing the Phantom Lancer. He's gonna be laying there with a Bubbs on the Bane. And we do have Nier on the mid Phantom Assassin. And in the off lane, we got Filsky Sand King as well as Raid Silencer. Anyone want to do the honors for Dire team?
I'll do her. All right, so we've got Ice Yeti playing the Chaos Knight. He is heading bottom lane with Dazzle, which
It is
is
Travis on Dash.
Trav- yeah, he's tagged up as Redondo.
He's
threw
Redondo's
me a
brother.
bit. Yeah,
I guess he feels like Chaos Knight can be pretty aggressive against PL or something.
maybe he just wants to dodge the SK matchup.
30 seconds
Maybe.
We've
remaining.
got
that's fair.
we've got Habits on the mid Medusa, and then up top we've got Habits on his Murana. And we've got Izumi on Clockwork. Why are these people tagged up with the wrong names for their official name?
What? No,
Wait,
they
is
get...
that Squid? That's Squid, Mirana,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that Squid is
Yeah.
on Mirana,
Colonel
yes.
Squid.
Oh, Habits is on the Dusa, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's not right.
And the only one
I
tagged
just
up
had it
incorrectly
locked
is
into my
Tabasa.
brain because we were talking about it.
At last,
So
the
it's
battle
Squibbly
begins.
Mirana.
Oh, he's still stunned for the bounty.
Yep. That is going to hurt his lane a little bit, but
Yep.
he gets the bounty. Clockwork also
Nice
has cogs instead of battery assault.
Oh,
Arrow comes out, but it procs Arcane
fine.
Curse.
I mean, it's Arcane
Yeah,
Curse
it's gonna
not
be
too
fine.
much damage for one, but
he's gonna probably pop his salve, and that's.
I think he's gonna
That's
use 2 tangos. Oh, he actually salve. You're right.
This
Nah, he's got a salve in order to be full HP for the lane.
Tangos is probably better, but
Yeah, it takes too long.
Finally came up for air.
So I was going to talk about how the Chaos Knight could like make some cool play with Reality Rift to pull SK out of Sandstorm, but they just dodged the matchup, which is probably better.
well, I mean, can you even pull him out of it now? Because it's always a fixed range.
It depends on where SK is inside
Okay.
the Sandstorm.
Yeah, he has to be on the edge, Tracy. Not that one. Nice cogs top. Can
Yeah.
do a lot of damage
Raid
to
is taking a
Sandstorm.
lot
He
of
might
damage
actually
'cause he's
die.
got the arrow. Yeah, he's just dead.
Yeah, he's dead for sure.
Oh, the salve gets used as well.
Nice job by
That's mega
Izumi.
valiant.
First blood. It was ours all along.
Habit's AFK buying items, it seems.
Yeah, he's not really
He
contesting.
he bought a
CS.
wand.
He also set up his
I
quick
disagree.
buy.
I'd buy stick Wraithband.
Looks like he has face boots.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
There's no way he's buying it.
He has him queued up.
This guy was on my team last season. I would have flamed him.
Yeah, phase boots not the item on Medusa anymore.
Phase boots are
Oh,
not the
what?
item on any agility hero.
Yes.
Oh, top lane, Izumi is in quite deep. He's going on to raid.
Nice.
Squibbly looking for the arrow, but not going to find it.
Filsky.
And Filsky, yep.
He didn't have mana for Sandstorm.
Int?
He did have Mango. He should have popped it and used Sandstorm immediately.
I think he might want to wait for level 3 to use Sandstorm. Seems anyway.
I guess Squibbly going to leap forward. And again, and Raid is dead, and Filsky whiffs his stun.
They do have a sentry down as well. That they could place down, I mean. There's a DD top lane. Let's see which mid laner wins the lane.
I don't think any of them are gonna go for it.
No one's pushing the lane. Oh, Habit?
Habit saw it. He saw it.
He knows.
But he's losing
Yeah, he
control of
missed
the
the
lane
CS.
now, so.
That's true.
He'll get it back with a DD. He walked
what?
high ground there instead of
That
just walking
was-
straight back to lane.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I mean, the
I mean,
CS
he's trying
charts-
to CS high ground too. Oh, that's rough.
Hit the range group?
Yeah.
It's gonna get it denied, dude. Oh, you got it.
Oh, okay. I mean, he missed the first CS with the snake too, so like he didn't get any CS with the snake.
He's
Just
also
lost mana
not
for
sent
nothing.
out a salve. He's sending out tangos now.
Tangles are fine, I think, against PA this early.
It's
He
just
got
it's just
his
bad,
range creep
bad.
denied while he has a double damage also.
It's just
rough.
bad running away to the trees.
I mean, near Mini Divine 2, Known God Gamer.
Was doing
Winning
the
this
same
matchup.
thing, not letting the tower get into, not letting the creep into tower range.
Raid is actually rotated over here. It's looking to just put some pressure onto Habits instead of dying top
I
more.
can kill him. Maybe not.
No, he's got Mana Shield.
Yeah, he's got a lot of wand charges as well.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Izumi
Nice.
can TP over and dissuade any further aggression.
I mean, bottom lane going really in favor of
Nice dodge.
Yeti. Oh, dodged it, yeah.
Good disjoint.
Dude, this reality rift cooldown. Didn't it used to be 12 or something? There's no way it was 20 before, right?
No, it was like
It was
24.
18.
at
Oh, it was
first.
18 before.
The level 1 cooldown on it was obnoxiously long. It went down to 6 seconds.
Oh, he didn't go second point in mana shield. Oh, that's 1 point.
So it's just a 1v1 top now, huh?
Yeah. And
Sinking no
Filsky
regen.
Filsky is completely out of regen. So
He's sending,
He is
salve
last
to-
hitting well though, and he knows there's no sentry here.
But
Behold!
I'm a little surprised the clock doesn't have dust.
I'm actually surprised Medusa leveled up split shot, level 4.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
Normally you hold on to the skill
You either
point.
hold
right?
on to it or like maybe even get another point in mana shield.
I normally go 2 points in mana shield.
Yeah.
I don't like this blitz shot doesn't do much.
Especially if I'm getting
Well,
like harassed a lot.
If you're gonna skill it, you just like save the point, right?
Yeah.
Until you get another
Yeah.
level. Bounty runes spawning up pretty soon.
You
Clockwork
definitely
is...
don't get the split shot because now you're just gonna push the lane and it's gonna be in favor of the
Yeah,
PA.
it's the same reason you don't skill cleave on Sven until you have like 3 points to put into it.
Except that one patch where you did anyways.
Yeah, and just didn't care and just farmed everything.
You just like pushed it out and then you stack pulled and then you just farmed that too.
Top lane. He will have mana for stun with the wand, easy. But
Yeah,
it's
just over
more
there.
more pressure onto Filsky, making it easier for Squid.
Yeah, and like I said before, Squid, very good Mirana player, so this is not the start you want to be giving.
No more
this guy
regen
Mirana.
on near in the mid lane. Get snaked here. Probably feel a bit scared.
Yeah, that is
You
one
get the
issue
Clockwork down.
that
He's
Nier
gonna
does
run into our
have
ward.
as a mid laner is he doesn't buy enough regen. I feel like
But he's kind
even though
of
he
trying up.
has 300 gold.
He's gonna blink strike over for the shrine. Raid? I don't. Oh, okay. Just
So,
not gonna use that blink strike for the extra efficiency there, huh?
Like having regen already purchased coming for you is like essential. I feel like nowadays.
Yeah, it's the mid laner has to just like use the courier as a lifeline.
Yeah.
No pets.
It doesn't
So,
feel good using your shrine because then you don't have shrine to use anymore.
So laning phase is pretty even. The one getting really fucked over though is the PL in the bottom lane. Yeti's feeling pretty happy. Mid lane, it's a bit in favor of Nier right now. Not too bad, you know. Dusa normally lose lane a bit, then you just farm jungle faster than
Yeti
anyone
having
else.
a very good lane. It's got a lot of CS.
One thing to note: the Dire did get all 4 bounty runes.
That is a good point. That is a lot of gold. You can see they have a 2k gold advantage. That's 7 minutes in. Oh, I missed that one up top.
Your hopes.
Solo
Squid.
kill on trade, but he will
He's
die for
got
this.
a
He
lot
is
of arcane
dead.
curse.
He accepts it.
Yeah, he's dead.
He accepted his fate.
He knew he was dead. So.
Bottom lane they engage as well. Ice Yeti is pretty low. Oh,
Remster should be able to kill
Dazzles.
someone here. Yeah, there's no stick on this.
They're just casting
Dazzle.
spells with arcane curse, and they're still able to keep running.
Cancel the
Ice
speed.
Yeti, yeah, he was scared that he was going to get it cancelled by the Bane, despite Bane not having mana.
No, I'd say no stick on the Dazzle being
Using
a misplay there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's a lot of RD2L players who don't value
They need
stick.
to they need to let Yeti use his courier and get like his 12 items that are in his stash. All right, there he goes.
We got wand treads. Okay. Go armlet. What do you think? Probably right.
Probably. What? Yeah, for sure. Maybe a bracer.
Snake.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go double bracer or something. Just like a decent amount of
Might-
magic damage.
Well, I guess he went treads already, so. I feel like if he's having like a harder, if his lane starts to feel harder, he might feel pressure to buy bracers, but if not, he might just go straight armlet.
Alright, third Wraith Band gonna be coming out for the Dusa. I do believe she will buy treads, not free
Ah,
I
that's
have to.
rough.
Have
No,
to.
she's buying phase.
So they put PL top, level 4
Oh,
versus
they
level
jump
7.
onto the
now.
Dusa.
Ah, she's fine.
Oh, it's a
And
TP
like
used by
Shadow,
Clock.
but she's out of mana.
The
Ah,
top
sorry, go
top
on.
shrine is available. Yeah, I was saying they
Top
put
lane,
PL top.
Arrow into the double starfall.
Oh,
He's
wow,
so
man.
low.
Colonel Squid.
Okay,
What
he
was
didn't
that?
run his hero away all the way.
So what I was
That's
saying
good
was
PL.
they put a level 4 PL versus a level 7 Mirana, and well,
Middle lane.
they
There's
canceled.
action all over.
The TP got cancelled by
Bane.
Filsky bottom. Filsky
Yep,
must have
it's
stunned.
canceled.
Yeah.
Very
They-
nice stun.
yep.
Oh, they just canceling TPs left and right on Dire.
There's action literally everywhere.
Well, initially, like,
Oh no!
Clockwork
He missed the
canceled
cogs.
TP.
He had a free kill on Silencer, but he missed the cogs. Silencer's just gonna run away now.
Yeah.
Do you level up points in cogs, or do you go more power cogs?
Alright, you don't. I don't think you put more points in cogs. It's already 5 seconds per
Fox
one.
is, yeah.
He's got 2-1 right now.
Yeah, I think which I think is
No,
fine.
this is, his build right now is fine. He needs Rocket Flare next.
Oh, I'm looking at.
Oh,
it
they're
backwards.
baiting
I'm
him
not
near.
cogs.
Oh, Near's.
He can jump away. Oh, he jumps
Yeah, he
in.
can jump away.
He's a man.
Oh.
Here comes
The epicenter
Filsky.
comes out, but it's very far away from any help. Filsky gonna stun in, pop the sandstorm.
Dire gets nothing. No Mirana rotation, which is the big hero that they need for the fights, I feel.
Net worth swinging back in favor of Radiant, though.
Yeah, and we got bounties coming up. Let's see if Mirana goes for the bounties. Doesn't seem like it. Remster will definitely get one here. He might even go for both. Or he doesn't think about it either.
Soaring in the net worth. Top.
Go for the
Right
bounties.
now, Colonel
Mirana,
Squid can't carry the game.
please. Bounty runes. Mirana, got the ward.
Just a touch.
Alright, 2 for 2 on this one.
Yep.
I feel like Habit's spending too much time in this lane.
The prize is mine.
Oh, it's some jungle creeps up. Go push it, kill jungle. Push it, kill jungle.
He's not really pushing it.
Nope. And he is committing to the face boots. He wants the attack speed. Guess he's not buying a Mask Madness. Another solo kill. Okay.
I'm telling you, Colonel Squid, man. Ban his Mirana.
He's owning.
Yeah.
He's really good at Mirana.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, they have the cogs on Bubbs.
Follow
They've
up as
still
well
got
onto the
a
bone.
reality rift here.
Yeah.
And he goes down.
Easy go.
Ooh, dust.
Celebratory dust.
Classic. Why is Dusa even sitting in the lane right now?
Who knows?
Just go use top shrine, kill your double ancient stack, have some fun.
Oops, in lane still.
This phase boots on Dusa is so bad. You get 14 stats from power treads.
You get the damage too.
You got 30
Yeah.
damage from treads right now.
It's 14 agility compared to the 20 attack speed you get from phase boots. So you
Is
don't
it-
even
is it
you don't
20
even attack
total,
that much
I think?
faster.
I mean, you don't need the armor either. Oh,
That's
yeah.
25 total. I mean, maybe he wants the
Revenues
armor
in
for
the
like.
middle.
Yeah.
nah, it's not worth
Yeah,
it.
no, I don't think so
It's
either.
Magic.
Yeah, it's quite a bit worse.
Spell shield, like,
Another
Wow,
kill for
alright.
Nier, easy. And get his damage challenge now as well. He is going for the battle fury this game.
well, yeah, he skipped his talent. He's got more points than Phantom Strike first.
Going Battle Fury on mid PA when you have
Now
a
that
PL on
he
your
hasn't
team.
skilled yet. He has
Oh,
not skilled.
arrow onto the PL.
He didn't use his Q.
Still got
Alright,
Starstorm.
alright. I don't know, I think
Starstorm gets the kill onto PL.
I would always go Battle Fury on PA, pretty much. If I was the highest
like-
MMR player on the team, I would always go
Yeah,
Battle Fury for
that's
sure.
what I was gonna say. It's the ultimate vote of no confidence. Top lane, there's another arrow comes out, gets a couple of javelin procs.
Bottom
but,
lane, Yeti
Silencer
might go down here.
At the epicenter.
Another
Habits
rotation from
TPs
here.
in and pops the stone gaze.
This is very good for Radiant.
Yeah,
Nier's
forcing
making
Habits to TP
rotation.
down here.
Habit's
Is
not hitting creeps
quite
at
good.
all.
Nier should just get a TP and go back mid. Nobody's farming mid right now.
Well, I think he's thinking about going on to Habits, but
Well, I mean, it's way under the tower. I don't think that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
They have been slow with rotations, don't they? Another arrows for 10th mid, at top mid. Not gonna land. Almost a
Should've
maelstrom
killed
for
his
the mounts.
kills. He should
A
just
nice
be
double
farm-
stack by the Dazzle there.
He should just be farming. He's got a free mid lane to farm.
Throw a line to
But he's
Radiant's
going for
middle
kills.
tower. It's seeking, just like your ships.
I think it's fine that he applies pressure from near, because the PL's really sacked. He needs some way.
I mean,
Easy
uh,
farm.
PA needs to be in the lane right now. PA's very strong.
I think giving mid lane to PL is okay. Like, he needs to lane someplace that isn't against the Mirana or against the Chaos Knight. Ice Yeti did go for the
Filsky is going dagger
Arm
this
lane.
game, by the way. He's extremely
Yeah,
close.
Eventually, I don't know
I don't
how,
like this rush for it, because like Crimson Guard is so good this game. Because
On
Crimson
time.
Guard is blocking damage against the Dusa, it's blocking all the illusion damage from the Chaos Knight, it's blocking all the attack speed from Mirana. This is a very, very powerful Crimson Guard game.
He
Oh,
just feels like he needs to make
ulti up.
plays with a blink.
I wonder
Maybe,
who
but I
got the
feel
Tome
like-
on Dyer.
I don't know how like CK versus PA goes anymore, but I know before
Oh,
if
bottom
you had
lane.
level 2 ult, you pretty much always killed PA even without like True Strike.
He's gonna go for the dagger. Still no 6 on his clock. Really,
Nature's way.
really bad. I don't understand what happened with the tome.
Need some friends.
Ron going on top.
There are phase boots on this hero.
Oh!
The
The
grip
grip.
comes out, but he
He's
gets the
gonna get
kill
the
in
kill.
time from the attack.
He gets the kill though. It's a big kill.
Yeah.
With honor.
I had a 600
Yeah,
gold from
Colonel
Bane.
Colonel Squid is the top net worth still.
But PA is gonna overtake him here.
Yeah.
How did bounties go? Only 1 picked up, 2 picked up. Dyer might get 4. No, Habit's not gonna go for the other one. That is understandable, but Yeti is going for it.
Like a drunk sailor.
He also has an illusion.
Yeah, the illusion rune is allowing to exert a lot of pressure on this bottom lane.
Yeah. There's a dagger on Filsky now.
Well, he has to
He
make plays with
instantly
this.
reveals it.
1 second stun. Yeah, he's just gonna walk away. Yeah, this dagger, like, there's so much pressure on him right now to make plays, and his PL isn't ready. So, like, he wants to make plays around, like, Nier or something, but Nier just wants to finish his Battle Fury.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like, this dagger is, like, he wants to go do things, but nobody else wants to do things. So, like, he could just gotten a Vanguard and then started building a Blink Dagger. Bottom
Dusa
lane,
is buying
pop the dust,
Vlads.
arrow. He's TPing away. Oh, the arrow was used.
Okay, so Dusa
There.
took the evasion talent and is buying Vlads.
Wait, what?
What?
They just sent out a full Vlads.
No.
Radiant's
Why?
tower.
I am very
Exactly.
confused. I don't think I've ever seen this build in my life.
Radiant thank
Okay, so this is the
fortification
The 5-man?
position 2 Medusa for the position 1
Is he?
Yeti.
Yeah. Is he gonna buy like blade mail now and just run in?
Like, is this the position 3 Dusa? Because, like,
But even then, like, still phase boots? Come on now.
Yo, look at his armor. The Vlads and the face boots. The armor, dude.
Alright. What's the next item for this Medusa with this build?
Blade
bottom
mail.
lane clockwork the kill's gonna go to Squib.
Dude, I'm sure he's gonna buy a blade mail, dude.
It's Yasha. He's going Yasha.
Oh, fuck, dude. I was so
Sad.
sure.
I mean, Blade Mail's good. I always liked Blade Mail on Medusa.
Yeah?
Int, damage, everything you want.
Yeah.
There's
That's an
only
extra man.
one source of uncontrolled damage this game. So
No,
it's probably not
there's
the best.
2. Yeah.
Epicenter? What else?
20 PA talent?
Dyer's top tower is
No, that's
about
true.
to take the plunge.
I think he's
Middle
dead.
lane, they pop grip.
They haven't- the Grave is gonna
He's
come
a
up.
tanky boy, though.
Oh,
Big
you know what's
global.
Pop
happening.
global.
Nice one.
But arm.
So many stick charges.
Holy shit.
The epicenter comes out. Travis not able to get the
Filsky's gonna
grave
go
out
down.
in
now.
time. Filsky does go down, yeah.
You want to know why Medusa survived that long? Is all the bonus armor from Vlad's and phase boots.
It was actually really helpful with the extra evasion. I'd say it was helpful there, but I mean, it doesn't help her like really farm at all that fast.
No.
But I mean, if she has this idea where she's just gonna sit and not do
And a
anything,
regen.
it makes sense. Remster?
Dyer's
Just
like,
gonna jump
um,
to the
is
ground.
about to
Did
take
Manta
the
on
plunge.
CK after Armlet?
I think
Oh,
Squid
Squid.
messed up there. He used Leap instead of the Starfall. He could have used Starfall. I think it would have killed him.
Flares here.
He ran out of mana after he leapt.
Oh, that rocket was very close to getting the kill.
Level 1 there. Only 80 damage. Go 60. Or 60-ish.
Yeah, he had agility treads on. I didn't see if he tread swapped.
Near's
I
going
didn't
to
click on the
BKB
thing.
right after his Battle Fury, but this game I don't even think it's that necessary. I think he could go like Manta or SNY before the
Dyer's
BKB,
top
or even
tower
like
is about
Desolator if
to
you wanted.
take the plunge.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know.
he
They don't
wants
have that
to.
much-
He needs to fight because they have their PL.
Well, I don't
and
think
there's
he
a like
needs
CK.
Tower is under
Like,
attack.
So-
not yet.
I mean, if they didn't want to fight, they
They
didn't
have one
itemize
reliable stun.
Dyer's top
as a team
tower
for
has
it.
fallen.
Because, like, again, I think Filsky would have just gone Vanguard if they weren't looking to fight.
Dyer's middle tower is
And, like, he
drowning.
needs to have a BKB in this game because otherwise, like, he could just get locked down by the CK.
I just feel like he only has one stun. They only have one stun on their team
Dyer's
as a
top
whole.
tower is about to take the
He gets
plunge.
one item and he just kills everybody.
I don't know. There's a lot of magic damage coming out too, like the Mystic Snake, the Star Storm.
Middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Near God better than me, so.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, he
I
tower
need-
faces
tier
a
2 for
stiff
free.
wind.
I'm
Ulting
guessing
for
he'll
it.
go BKB next time around. He's not. He bought a Dragonlance, not going for Manta, so I assume he's gonna buy
Radiant's
BKB instead.
bottom tower is under attack.
Done
I
from
think
Filski?
Manta on Mirana is awful.
They popped the global.
Yeah, I mean you're playing versus Silencer, so you need to buy BKB or Manta early. Oh,
Mhm.
I get no. There's no stun tipping in,
Yeah.
so they're probably gonna get the deny here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But they can defend mid. Assuming he can set up here.
Rumster is being very aggressive
Oh,
here.
there's a
There's a
sentry ward.
sentry ward down.
He's not using his spells at all. So
I mean, he has to. Oh, his ability ended.
Dire's
I think
middle
not using
tower
your spells
is
there is
under
fine.
pressure.
It's just the invis ended, so the value of not using your spells goes down at that
Dire's
point.
middle tower is drowning. What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
they're putting their tankiers in front. He's going Manta on CK.
Dire's
2000
middle
off.
tower is under
Remster is coming back into this
Dire's
game.
middle
He's
tower just
almost the same net worth as the Dusa here. He has passed the CK.
No, arrow onto Filski. But no detection.
done a great
And Nier's gonna jump in onto Squib. Oh, they get detection down.
Yeah, he has a
Filski
stun
has
and a lot of.
grappled.
He didn't wand. Just cleave
Nier
down.
cleaved down the Dazzle, yeah.
not banning
Habit's
this
popping the
PL.
Stone Gaze,
Okay,
but they're
double
not
die.
killing anybody really.
PL
doing it.
did
They do
die.
kill PL. Squib trying to make it to the shrine. Is he able to get away?
He has a leap too.
There's no crits coming out.
Oh,
Oh. Revealed himself to attack. The dagger was not a crit, however.
Ooh,
Arrow
if
off
he
the
held
mark.
it.
Yeah.
I just
That's,
don't
one
want to
of
go
the-
for it.
That's one other thing that I think
honestly,
could be different about Dire's itemization.
that's
is,
fine though.
The
For-
Moronic should have a Yules.
For Radiant, that's
What?
fine at least.
Mirana should have Yules?
Yeah.
Mirana Yules.
What?
No way. Mirana
What?
has the highest net worth on her team. Mirana needs to carry this game.
You have a Dusa and a CK. You have to
Dusa-
like, be able
This
to
is-
do
Dusa
something.
has
This is a
Vlad.
support Dusa, dude.
Dusa has Vlad.
You can get a Yules to dispel global,
No.
or to
BKB.
like use it as an extra cancel against
Oh,
Grip.
she's going straight damage. She's going.
You
No,
need
she's fought
BKB
to
and you
BKB.
just fight people.
I'm sure the item is to go for a Yules.
Ah,
I'm sure the Dusa should not have phase boots flats also.
I mean,
It
that's a
packs
whole
speed
nother- that's a whole
talent, too.
other conversation.
Not the
You
mana
just-
steal talent. What?
What?
He bought a
Is
best
that-
best
alright.
later on PA, by the way.
So
Went
you
for that.
go Vlad's on Dusa, but you go the attack speed talent.
I don't know.
This
Whatever.
This build is an
Squib
enigma
throws
in
out an
itself.
arrow. Is gonna miss Bubbs. Scout
I think
the
I think they were
Roche.
scouting Roche.
Yeah. Well, they had the
That's fine.
Clockwork Rocket to do that, so.
That is true. They also used the Mirana ulti, so. Sumi going for a solo kill. Yeah, no one's nearby. PA is TPing him, but Yeti's here.
Yeah, they hit the shrine. Raid is gonna go down. So will Clockwork,
Leave off
and yeah,
He's not even
Ice Yeti
fighting
is getting
over
chased down. The Grave comes
Ice
out
Yeti
extremely
dead.
early.
Oh, it's an illusion. He has to be
But,
scared now too.
Yeah, Ice Yeti
Mir's
does
just
go
gonna
down.
keep chasing.
Stand against us.
This,
That,
see, this
that
is why
Grave
I
expired
love-
before he went down to being
I
low
love
enough
Battle
for
Fury PA because you can still fight on PA with Battle Fury.
Can't handle this deluge.
Very true.
Unlike a hero like Troll Warlord, if you go Battle Fury, you still can't fight. But PA,
I mean, you have a lot of issues. Oh, yeah, just jumping any further.
Shadow wave.
Yeah, he
You're gonna
has no
pressure them all
fears.
back.
How do they kill him?
They
Dire's
don't?
middle tower is
And
under
even
Yeah,
then, they
Vlad's
have the
Dusa.
global to back him up too, so he's not scared of anything.
Vlad's Dusa. He's also got Santa and Yasha instead of Kaya and Yasha against the mana burn from PL.
And he
Yeah,
would
I
have
mean, I-
basically no HP pool if he
I've
didn't buy
tried
the sign.
Kaya Yasha before, and like, I don't know if it's like honestly that value.
I think the problem is when you have more mana than HP, you're actually just
more
gonna run out of
damage.
HP before you run out of mana too.
Well, like not only that, but like the PL can do more damage to you technically because you have more mana to burn.
That
For
is
longer.
also true.
I mean,
The reduced.
It's more mana that's
loss
being burned
isn't
through the
that-
mana shield
that
itself,
much.
though.
Like it's like the
I don't
mana
know.
loss. Actually isn't that much.
I'm pretty sure it's not the item you build anyway. But yeah, Sanji
Like,
Yasha, I've seen this quite a bit.
The status resistance is
Yeah.
super nice too.
He's buying BKB next though, but I mean she hits like what noodle, so
You know.
he still hasn't finished his math on
It's-
Yeti by the way. He hasn't been able to hit creeps for a long time.
Yeah,
Telsky is
that's
also
the issue
going
with
for
TK,
the Telsky is also going for the Crimson Guard, which he's almost got finished.
I want to see him buy Vlad's after that.
issue with CK is like you don't farm unless you're killing people.
Yeah.
He's not killing anyone.
20 gold for the
I
Crimson?
think Nier should be letting Felsky have this wave. Felsky's like trying to stun to get the CS because he's so close to this Crimson Guard, and it's so
He's
good to have the Crimson Guard.
5 gold off.
If I was
I
here,
assume
I'd
there's no
wait
reward
for that.
He didn't get any of the CS.
But
But
yeah,
if I was
so,
playing Felsky, if I was playing SK and I was like this close to Crimson Guard,
I'm
I'd be
reporting.
yelling at my PA, "Let me get this wave,"
No, I'm
and I'd be
reporting.
flaming him if I didn't get the wave.
Hey, there's jungle camps near us. You
Yeah,
can
he
farm
farmed
those.
all the jungle camps first, man.
It's
Get
almost
that Crimson
26
Guard
minutes,
up.
man.
If Dire were contesting this fight, the courier would be getting here after the fight started. Like this, that would actually like be a bad thing.
they don't want to fight into the ages though.
Courier is actually running away with the Crimson Guard recipe. Oh no! Go back, courier. There it goes.
Yeti playing super scared right now,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
hiding in the trees.
Rimster is now ahead of everyone on the Dire team. Finishing SNY after his defusal.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Yeah, this extremely greedy Tricore from the Dire is they're starting to run out of room to farm because
Yeah.
Radiant is just
There's
running
more on the
around.
map.
Yeah, I mean their cores are so hard to kill for the Dire heroes.
Is drowning.
Like everyone has a way to escape from like Sand King.
I feel like
Effort
CK
from
used to be
Clockwork Cannon.
such a better hero against PA than it is now.
Middle tower has fallen.
With level 2 ult, you just had like 5 illusions or something and you just kill her. But
You
Not
could
really the
get
case anymore.
5. It was 1 through 4 in total.
Oh, it was 1, 2, 3, and then you had the chance for an extra
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
Dazzle gonna break smoke to kill a ward just before they reach.
They
Yeah.
used the shrine. I mean,
Alright.
PA definitely showed bottom.
we're not going for the BKB now. Like, she should.
Yeah, I don't know if the Dragonlance did anything.
No, that should have been a BKB.
I mean, Yules lets her run around trying to get pickoffs and set kills up.
No,
I think
I'm
it's
sure,
really.
like,
I think
if you
that
get
Mirana
Yules-
had to do that this game.
I think if you get Yules, silences you Yules, and then you get Sand King stunned.
Alright, this is go time. There's a BKB on Nier
I mean,
now. I don't think
the
they're
SK is saving his stun for your Yules to drop during global instead of using it on the rest of your team. I'm sure that's value too.
Well,
Or he's using it to
But,
channel Epicenter under you.
I don't think you're running any 5v5 fights anyways.
I mean, you don't want to use it as a 5v5 engagement though. You use it to set up arrows so that you can like
Yeah.
find kills. Because you can see like they're all just farming the same area.
Remster
hitting
just kills
tier.
Clockwork. And yep,
Yeah,
It's like Sam-
here is gonna
I'm
kill
doing
this
something
tier
about
3 uncontested. Okay, he finally gets contested. The epicenter gets channeled up.
oh, arrow missed?
Yeti is so the arrow missed. He's BKB'd. He's still got the
How did it
Aegis as
miss?
well. Grip comes out.
I think he must have gotten BKB off in time, and it hit the BKB.
That's a 4-second stun.
Yeah, I mean that's the
Crimson
only
Guards
thing that makes sense.
So
Right?
much damage.
Now they're gonna get this tower for free if they stick around.
Nier just jumps back in, engages
Yeah,
on
there's
the.
no way they can stop Nier now.
Yeah.
DK's dead. There's nothing they can do.
Yep.
Just his ult is gone. It's Rex.
Nobody was in position to fight. Like,
I mean, I don't think you can fight them right now. Anyways, you need way more items on CK.
and Yusa. And
Yeah.
Mirana, since she's just going for damage instead of going for any
Oh,
pickoff. They got
nice
an arrow
one.
on Nier, but he's got.
Oh, good stun.
Oh, the Aegis expires. Heals him up quite a bit.
But the the sleep, the nightmare on Nier was nice.
Yeah.
Snake! Use the snake! There you go.
Throws the snake out, but it doesn't steal that much mana.
Bane is out of mana.
Look, Nier has mana left after he got hit by a 6-pound snake.
That is a fair point.
That's game.
It's not game over yet. You know, Dusa, just buy Rapier next. Let's go.
Yeah, he's
Then
pretty
you
close
still
to
don't
it.
hit- you still don't
But-
hit-
It's not too far away.
Then you just feed PA a rapier.
I mean, you have to try something, right? If you want to stay in the game.
Here.
You play to win. You don't play. You don't play not to lose.
See
Play to
how
win.
patient they are. Not patient enough.
I mean,
If
I
they
don't know
just
if FaZe
waited.
Boots
Here's the Mirana.
Lads is
Here's the
playing to win.
Mirana. They have their kill opportunity. Blink
Nier
stun
was
comes
slow.
out.
Nier was too
Nier
slow.
is very far away.
Yeah.
They're maybe thinking about Ice Yeti instead.
They actually turned around
Bane's
before.
Oh, Runster just runs uphill. But, yeah, no stun comes out.
Yeah, it was interesting. There's still like 600 for BKB on Mirana. There's a Blade Mail on Clockwork. I don't think that does anything either. So.
I'll take your treat.
Maybe
I mean, he needs to build some sort of armor item, honestly.
maybe
Maybe he could
just
build a
go on
lads,
him
but
and like not think,
Coin for me.
and he'll die.
Oh, Filski's buying Axe? Don't you guys feel like he could have bought a Vlad's? I think Vlad's is good. Or Force Staff. Force Staff's nice too. And you can actually help your teammates, because there's no Force Staff on his team.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it matters right now.
yeah, I don't think the SK's items at this point really matter.
No!
I don't think Aghanim's is the best item, but it's like whatever.
Yeah. Fair point.
Because Yules is also a really good item, just generally on SK. Usually you see like this some sort of Blink Yules combination. And that's like all you see other than tanky items.
So SNY also finished on the PA. Got some of that status
Alright,
resistance.
Dusa has BKB. Maybe something can happen.
Dyer's top shot.
Yeah, I mean, but she doesn't even have 200 damage.
It's alright. It's alright. BKB.
Look at her attack speed though, because of those
Stun.
phase boots.
That's right.
You
It's
know,
not about how much damage you do, but it's about how much damage you put out.
I mean, the thing is, right, even Face Boots attack speed over Treads, it's like 7 more
It's
attack speed.
it's 6 more attack speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Standing under tower, she has 32 armor, man.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's 68% resistance, but she's still gonna die. For like 8 hits from PA, so.
Okay, miracles happen.
You're not wrong. You know, it might be a KC on Radiant team. He's gonna drop his items, get them
Nier
stolen.
goes on the clockwork, forgets clockwork, doesn't notice there's a blade mail on, and he just dies. And then they
Yeah,
win
he
the
has
fight.
more HP, so he doesn't actually die. He also has more armor.
Well, they'll soften. He'll soften him up.
Oh, full vessel actually on the bank. No charges though.
No charges on your spirit vessel feels bad, man.
I mean, I think you should go ether lens on Bane.
That is fair. It's very hard to
Yeah,
die.
I don't
if,
think vessel's like that
network-
value this game either.
Um,
There's no like, there's
I
no
have a-
Huskar or Timber Saw that you really
Yeah, I
want to
have
prevent the
a 92%
regen.
win rate on Bane, and I always go ether lens. So I'm sure that's the build.
Yeah, I agree.
100% of the time.
You have 5
I mean,
million range with their
This
field
game, the build is probably some like Force Staff or something, so that he doesn't like
Force Staff,
get
also good
annihilated
item.
by
I
Clockwork.
just
But
think he needs
Clockwork,
to ult anybody, honestly. Like, literally anybody on the enemy team, and the fight's good.
I mean, ideally your Clockwork would cancel that, but
They have global to back it up though.
yeah.
Yeah, Clock can't get out of silence, so it's just now going for that one item. Lotus Orb.
Lotus, yeah. I mean, he needs Dust as
I
well
don't mind.
because they have.
Literally never buy.
Yeah, he should
That's because
definitely
you're
play
not
this.
an offlaner.
Unless I play Timbersaw mid, then I'll buy it.
So nice having the self dispel on that for like.
I built it on
Tanky
Clinks
heroes.
once, too. It was cool on Clinks before.
PA is going for the Satanic next. It's like 41% status resistance, I think. Very cool.
Good blink stun by Filski onto 2, but
Oh.
he's got no backup at all. Global silence.
Nier
comes
actually
out.
backed out. Took a step back. Crimson Guard. Oh, nice arrow. That was a good arrow.
Yeah, that's a
Then
dead
skip onto
kill
Clockwork.
Oh,
Yeah, Clockwork. He's
PL's getting stunned down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here it's just
that
gonna
triple
fight.
dagger.
Well, he's quite low, but he's got this arcane rune on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he throws daggers out all the time.
Yeah, those triple daggers
Yeah.
actually just destroy them.
Yeah.
They do have buyback
CK
on
no
Dusa.
buyback?
I see. This is where Spirit Vessel comes into play. You were doubters. Look at this heal on the PA.
Yep, sustaining the push.
Yeah, even a salve
Give
from
it
the
salves,
silencer. Easy.
Does this still increase how much healing you get from salves?
No, I think they changed it to Spirit Vessel. It doesn't anymore, right?
Are fortified.
Yeah, they removed
Yeah,
that part.
it's just 30 health.
Under attack.
Okay.
Dire's top
In the olden days, it would have provided more. Oh, Travis gets crit down to 1 HP with the grave. Already on himself. Dies to the PL illusion.
This is gonna be Mega Creeps. Buyback from Dazzle though.
This is-
Could
they're-
come in
they're
clutch.
doing their last stand push forward with smoke, and they don't catch anybody and don't chase out of the base with it.
I mean, they can't really chase it, I guess.
Are they just? They should just call it here, probably.
It's a
Because it-
playoffs
yeah.
game, dude.
Medusa's not even.
I mean, they at least made
Right
playoffs
here.
Autoattacks. Okay.
So?
Yeah,
What does that have
they-
to do with whether they should?
So they want to play the game.
Why are you just blaming me?
I can flame Frenzy too.
Wait, what?
Neither of you made playoffs.
What?
That's why I invited you guys here tonight.
I absolutely did not make playoffs.
Clockwork jumps into the Roche pit alone. He goes down.
That
Plus
was
2 intelligence.
probably close though, right? I actually didn't watch.
Yeah, I was in the neighborhood.
I lost to Badger's team, so definitely adjust me down.
Yeah. I think Auto 1-1 Badger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just straight up lost to Badger team, so 2-0. Adjust me down.
You're being adjusted up. Admin here, I can confirm you are being adjusted up.
No, wait, dude, I threw
You will
your
be
scrims.
you will be the same rank as I am.
That's
Ilski jumps in with the
It's a-
epicenter. Holy!
Oh, the
that was
eggs
very
range.
close. Yeah, now he's eggs ranged under tower.
Oh, the cheese?
The nice grave onto Yeti here, keeping him alive.
Yeah, it ends. He's at half HP, but he's still alive.
Looks like this is gonna be it for the Dire team. They can't
Yeah,
really
this is the
defend this.
game.
Yeah, and GG has been called. Will Squid survive? Looks like he will. Alright. That is game 1 in the books.
I was a big fan. No, he didn't die.
He
I was a
did.
big fan of Travis using Grave on himself when he was at full HP to make sure he survived during that well dive. They hadn't even gotten up the high ground, and he self-graved.
Yep. He knew what was gonna happen.
Hmm.
But yeah, it looked like laning phase looked pretty good for Habit's team. Besides the mid lane, I'd say. And
I mean, what was the idea behind this Medusa? Honestly, was it just like another? It was it like a second DK type hero pick, or
maybe. I mean,
Not really
Not
sure.
really sure.
Yeah.
Like Deuce is really bad against PL, and I guess it was supposed to be able to win the lane against PA, but it didn't really do that.
well, I don't
and
think
it,
Medusa really wins lane against any hero except.
no,
for
I think
can
she
win
should have. Yeah, I think she should have won the lane. But it is a skill mismatch. Remember that.
I feel like a hero doesn't like win the lane; it just like gets farm.
I mean, yeah, she
And just
definitely
doesn't
can
die.
just win versus melee heroes.
Mhm. Mystic Snake does a lot of damage,
Well, I mean, they didn't.
and if you land it, then it's gonna let you keep landing it, so you're gonna snowball your advantage from
Yeah.
it.
They didn't really have rotation heroes either on Habit's team, so
Yeah,
like,
like if you
Oh,
look
they have a,
if you
they
look
had
at the
a- they had a
course,
Clockwork.
yeah, look at
Well,
the
Clockwork
course on
needs
Radiant.
things, really.
He cannot kill any of these cores with Clockwork
Yeah.
rotations. Not one of
Yeah.
them.
And that's part of what happens when you pick a Clockwork as early as they did.
Yeah.
Like the only core that was showing was able to survive it, which was Sank, and then they see the Clockwork, they go, okay, we need something that can get out of cogs.
Frenzy,
They
get in
have
the
heroes
lobby.
that do.
Okay, it's already up.
All right,
The other thing,
finish up, and then I'm gonna call it.
the other thing is they had these 3 greedy cores that like nobody wants to do anything, especially like the Mirana could have with the Euls, but like Dragonlance. The casual Maelstrom is completely fine, like because of how well the lane was going. But
Are you in the channel? I don't see.
We're in the third
you have to
channel.
like toggle them.
Talk.
Yeah, we're in the third one.
Yeah, the third one.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Now it's up. Now it's up.
Yeah. All right. We are gonna take a like I don't know 5 minutes, however long it takes for this to start break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back. We've just started the draft here. I'm Autoattacks, speaking on behalf of Mikkel, who is AFK briefly. Got Frenzy here with me.
Yep. Just here.
10 seconds.
Nice.
Overly rated player coming in.
I'm pretty sure all three of us should be Ancient 5 for next season. If any adjusters are listening.
If I was that good.
I believe in you, dude. I think you're Ancient 5 material.
Couldn't even get to playoffs, man.
Same.
10 seconds.
Feels fucking bad.
Should we be adjusted lower?
Probably.
Probably.
Definitely lower than Mikkel. He made it to playoffs at least.
Yeah. This guy
he won.
Playoffs.
He won a game in playoffs.
That's the most I've ever done is win one game in playoffs. Otherwise, I just lost out.
Let's see if the bans are going to be the same for both teams. First phase.
That's where they are.
For a Boba team, but will it be the same for habits after losing?
Maybe PA gets prioritized slightly more highly than being picked in the second phase. We can see the Magnus was banned out in the first phase again by Bubbs.
Well,
They do
Bubbs-
have they do have first pick as well on Radiant, so it's kind of interesting. Maybe Filsky doesn't play the hero or doesn't like it.
I know for a fact that Bubbs' team won't pick PA first phase because that would be the near hero, and near probably will not get a hero until later in the draft.
I mean, they could
I'm
they
sure
could
he
flex
wants
pick
to-
it, right?
Turn to pick.
Well, I'm sure he wants to ensure that he has the best hero in the game, and they'll give who's the
Yeah,
character?
don't they just like pick it and pick 10, and then if it's shit game for it, they give it over to Rem
Dyer's
on the last
to
pick.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, we see the Sand King come out again.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
Habits must have picked second pick, right? So they got Radiant
I
and first
didn't
pick. This is exactly what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like the draft hasn't changed thus far from game one. No adjustments at all.
Interesting. I don't understand the Doom ban. That Doom doesn't seem very good.
5 seconds remaining.
Get a little life regen with the new Devourer, but
It's a Filsky hero.
You just kill him, right?
Dyer's turn to pick.
Yeah, I'd rather take out the SK.
Life regen doesn't matter if you're dead.
I mean, what if you're immortal though because you have so much life regen?
How can you be immortal if you're dead, though?
Because you aren't dead.
It's a debate for the philosophers.
Which came first, death or immortality?
Seconds.
It's a good, really good question.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, and we see the Dazzle first pick
Yeah.
again.
Let's see if they change it up. The other
I
hero.
don't feel like
what?
the
They had
Dazzle
Mirana
had-
first time.
I don't feel like Dazzle had too much impact last game.
No.
I feel like the Graves were not timed correctly.
Interesting to
Part of
notice,
that-
they have the same 5 players on Dire. On Radiant, they swapped it up. They got Pistachio.
Where's their sixth? Hello?
I also
Do we
got
buy
a.
it?
I also have a sub message saying that Badger's a wiener, or a being a wiener. Is a being a wiener. Watts worded it in a weird way.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Badger beat us, so
That's true.
Radiant's turn
beat
to
by
So-
a wiener.
We go for Axe this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
this time they
this-
actually have a playmaker.
Yeah. Which is somewhat important. You have to be able to, take fights. Even if it's just 4 of your heroes, you got to be able to do something.
So they're not gonna have Squid on his god tier Mirana.
That
what
is
I'm
true.
guessing.
10 seconds.
Unless Habits plays the Axe.
He,
Habits
he
can
went
play
off.
Axe.
he went off on that
5
Mirana.
seconds
Maybe they put
remaining.
Squid in it.
That would be
Yeah, but they-
really
I
good, I
think-
think.
I
They
think
could get
it's
Mirana?
kind of it's awkward though, right? Because like if they are putting Mirana offlane, they need to make sure they have enough catch on their other heroes.
Well, I'm saying they could like pick Mirana and put it mid, and just
Yeah.
put Squid on it because Squid is D5 minimum on Mirana. Adjust him, please. Thank you.
But only on
Should you
Mirana.
adjust
That's-
me? Adjust everyone.
Yeah, so Radiant taking some time with their pick here as well. They might be thinking if they just want to pick their core into the Axe right now.
Yeah.
But you probably don't want to show 2 core picks instantly.
Yeah, they can
Radiant's
just pick
turn
their
to
like
bat.
support that's going to be laning
Okay,
against it.
Jakiro over
Jakiro,
6
Jakiro.
for the classic. Also a classic
So-
RD2L hero.
This hero got like a pretty big buff in the Macropyre lingering.
Yeah.
So like if you have Macropyre down, you hit a Sand King stun on top of it. It's gonna be like 5 seconds of Macropyre.
Yeah, I
That's
think
no
I
joke.
think it's like 3 more damage ticks or something from Macropyre after you leave it.
Let's see if they ban
Yeah,
PA
too.
this time.
Here's the
Okay,
Radiant ban.
MK ban?
Yeah, versus the Axe. And it's near Monkey King is
Yep,
quite
got
quite
to.
good. Yeah.
Are you sure you want to ban out heroes that are gonna counter your axe though, when you can just run your axe into the
Well-
enemy creep wave and just cut it?
I think near MK is a respect ban as well as a good matchup.
Maybe. I feel like if they're doing it to protect the axe, that's a mistake.
No,
Because
I
like
think-
if they pick
Seconds
Monkey
remaining.
King, and you're able to dodge the matchup and just have Axe cut the wave in the other lane, they can run the tri lane and
I
just.
think he's just
Axe
mega
can just-
comfortable on that hero regardless. Like regardless of what it's against.
I guess I don't feel like Monkey King is like that strong against Axe outside of the laning phase though.
I feel that's true. But he's a hero that generally doesn't die to axe jumps unless you have a lot of damage to back it up with. Oh, a timber ban.
Planning on
That's-
picking some more strength heroes?
DK. If they don't ban DK, DK gets picked. 100%.
I mean, they could pick it themselves with the next pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like someone's
But,
gonna.
I think Neo would.
There's still
would
an
pull
OD,
it.
and also still a PA. PA's not like good against DK.
Bro,
but,
why do you ban Timber? Like, there's gotta be a reason for the Timber ban.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
mean,
It feels weird.
yeah.
I'd be
Timber,
happy
it
if
could've-
Habits
it-
played Timber.
Yeah, you don't ban Timber unless there's a reason for it.
I mean, the hero's like good against other heroes with low HP, like Terrorblade, who was also banned. So
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, why do you
Yeah.
ban that? You're gonna pick something right after that gets hard countered by it. So they're probably stumped too. They're like, why are they banning this Timbersaw? What did we ban that they want to pick?
Yeah,
That they want
maybe that's the reason here. Just throw them
Yeah.
off.
just throw them off and burn out their reserve time.
Maybe.
Dire's turn to
Ban out
win.
Invoker.
Invoker.
Invoker. Does
It's
Nier
not the
play
hero.
Invoker?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
he is not. I'm sorry, he's not.
He does play Invoker. That is
I don't
true.
think he's gonna play in RD2L.
I don't think so either, but he does
They're
play
a game
Invoker.
up, dude. They're a game up. This is when you. This is when
I don't
you.
think- Nier's a serious hardcore gamer, alright? True Immortal player.
10 seconds.
He knows
Not
how to
like
play
me in
Invoker.
HM5. I would definitely play some random crap in a game when I'm up one.
I mean, I picked Tinker
Ah,
before.
Radiant's turn to
That was a
win.
disaster, dude.
Rubik.
Rubik,
I
very
can.
strong hero.
I'm like 100% sure Habits is not going to play Rubik, so this is going to be Izumi on Rubik.
DK.
This is a pretty good Rubik game. Burrow Strike is like Burrow Strike and Ice Path are a little bit more awkward now that you have the cast delay.
It's
Or
very
on
low.
all
It's 0.1.
Rubik's- It's 0.4, isn't it?
10
No, it's 0.1
seconds.
on every spell.
0.1.
Yeah.
What else gets owned by
I'm
Five
fairly
seconds
sure.
remaining.
Well, regardless, Burrow Strike a very good spell to steal. Ice Path very good spell to steal.
Shadow Demon, good against Axe.
Shadow Demon. All right, so this makes me think they're going to pick
115.
some illusion-based hero,
Dire's turn
or
to
maybe they
win.
just want to specifically counter out Ice Yeti, who can only play illusion heroes.
Maybe that's also why they banned Timbersaw, is because they maybe want illusion strat.
10
Maybe they want like
seconds.
Naga.
This is weird though. I don't feel they have a hero that
5
wants to.
seconds remaining.
Like, Shadow Demon Sankey? That sounds like a weird lane.
Or maybe they want like a Naga or something.
I mean,
I
you
think
can
that
you
Jakiro
can
might
like
go with Sand
you can banish into the sun, and then your illusions get some time to hit. No,
I don't know. Sounds weird.
I feel like it'll be Jakiro Sand King, and then
They could put SD versus the Axe. He can't lane cut versus SD. He just gets banished.
exactly.
Does it last long enough?
Yeah, the creeps just run away. There's like 3
Yeah,
seconds.
I know the creeps just run away, but like,
There's like 3.
Just like
Spectre?
some of them will come back.
Alright, they lost.
Okay.
I don't know how you.
I'm
like
sorry,
Spectre
but they
and Sand
fucking
King Jakiro.
lost.
They might they're gonna try lane. So
I
what
have
happens here?
no
What the Habits' team strategy should be here is they get Axe in the 1v1 against the enemy offlaner.
Yikes.
There's the
He
Neo
cuts the
Husker.
wave. He cuts the wave and he just farms jungle camps in the wave. And then they get the Spectre in some try versus try matchup with the Dazzle.
I don't think it matters anymore, man. They have
Husker's gonna freeform.
this
Yep.
hero is like so good right now. Like honestly, you get armlet, you turn on your armlet, you A-click their fountain, and then you just
10
leave your computer and you come back and you win the game. Honestly,
5 seconds remaining.
it's
kind of.
really good.
The heroes like still really like, you know, you want to pick them late when they don't have a lot of burst damage or something to get through at the
Yeah.
very end.
They have no burst damage.
Radiant's turn
Oh, they
to
have
battle.
Culling Blade.
I don't think that's enough.
I don't
I
think it's
don't-
going to be enough either,
yeah.
but they do have a pick left here still.
I would
And
gladly pick Huskar.
A lot
Axe
of
versus
the
Spectre.
heroes' bad matchups
How did they ban
are
Void?
really good against him now. Like the hero used to be really good against like Necro, against Pugna,
Radiant's turn
against
to
Lion,
Just ban again.
and
It's
all
no
of these
fun.
heroes like dumpster him now.
They leave the DK this time.
Hmm.
If they pick it, but they have
We
no
see the
damage
Zeus
if they
last
pick
ban
DK.
come out from Bubba again.
pick.
I mean, what they need is just damage on Dire. They just need damage.
Yeah.
And which hero could they actually pick just for damage?
10 seconds.
I think
I think it's
Pugna's
all right.
like pretty good here. It's good against the Sand King because it prevents you from casting
I
Epi
d- I d-
into.
Don't
Pugna's
think
good.
Habits
Huskar.
plays.
No, Pugna's
Huskar
really good
Shadow
against
Demon?
Huskar.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
No way.
What is he? What do you do when you get life drained and banished?
You just
That's
jump on him
Huskar.
and kill him?
What if he banishes himself or decrypts himself? Like, you just like sit there life draining.
Just walk away, right?
Yeah, but
Push
then
him
you're
away
walking
and
away
walk
from him.
I
You're
don't
running
think it
away
matters.
from him.
I think
Pugna just,
Huskar
like,
is
doesn't
still
care.
good against Pugna.
Ah.
That
Yeah.
matchup doesn't change.
Pretty sure it's good for Huskar. I also don't think Habit's gonna play Pugna, so.
Yeah. It's
I don't know what habits
think
here they can pick.
Pugna looks pretty good with those heroes on the board right now. I don't know. It gives them early
And, like,
tower
not only
pressure so
that,
that
but, like,
Spectre has time to come online.
I don't even think you care about like tower pressure. I think you just want Spectre to get online, so you need something that like.
Maybe you pick a
Yeah,
Skywrath.
you put pressure
Skywrath
on
will
the
be
other side of the
better.
map. So the
I think
Spectre's got space.
Skywrath will be better.
I think like Pugna's a different kind of pressure though. Pugna's like a I'm gonna end the game pressure, but like
Turn to pick.
OD.
OD.
Okay, now Pugna looks better. I'll say that much.
Definitely. Oh,
I
yeah, 100%.
I think
Pugna's good.
Pugna's like really good here.
Pugna's
Aside from the Shadow Demon save, like they have 2 banishes to save, but once he gets Aghanims up,
I think there's
Pugna wasn't
0%
good, but I
chance
think
that Habit's
Pugna's
gonna
good.
play Pugna. I think there's 0% chance he plays Pugna.
Yeah, he probably doesn't play Pugna. But I mean, all you have to do is put down Ward and
10 seconds.
you're good.
If this was pre-change,
stress.
I'd say Clinks.
Offlane Pugna.
you know, I beat a top 200 Immortal player as Death Prophet against OD. Could do Death
Oh.
Prophet.
Wow, you beat top 200 Immortal, dude? You need to be adjusted up.
No, dude.
Death Prophet is super
He
bad
was
versus
probably a
SD.
support player.
You need to be adjusted up.
D-
man.
He was
DP
probably a
is
support player.
DP is mega counter by SD ulti. You actually just
DP
die.
Is
You
bad
can't do
against
anything.
OD too, I think.
Yeah, that's true. You can't sell fuels.
You can't buy A on disc or anything. You just lose the game. So it's a
Yeah.
PA mid versus OD.
What?
Okay.
Uh,
I can see it.
Don't you just get the hammer
Very-
dropped on you and die?
Very easy matchup for
Yes.
Couldn't
But
they just like?
Remstra Huskar.
it's hard to get.
They might do
installed, I guess.
Huskar mid versus PA, but I think OD wins that anyway. But they should do Huskar safe lane. He's kind of free falling.
Yeah.
I think it's really important that they do this like tri lane around the Spectre and Axe just cuts the wave.
So in this lane, would you max Astral or do you max Orb first?
I'd
think
max
Astral.
Astral. Yeah.
For sure.
Don't you go 1-3-1?
I do that
Not
every
always,
game
not
anyway. But
exclusive. No.
Frenzy feels
Oh,
like
that's
there's room
good.
for other builds.
No way. 4-2-1.
I think that's bad.
What? How's it bad?
I think it's bad.
How?
How?
What's the real reason? Give me a reason.
What? You can't run down people because you don't have mega slow.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. You have
slow
long
with,
cooldown
passive.
on Imprison, short range on Imprison. Yeah, you
Well,
don't slow
if you
as
don't
much.
need-
You get a lot
if
of
you don't
slow
need
by leveling
Imprison-
it.
I feel like OD wins the matchup no matter what the heck he does, right?
If you don't need to push out the wave and you don't,
He
need
might
Imprison,
lose if he maxes Equilibrium.
It's a good build. But I think
I feel like you're going all in on a build that like you don't need to go for.
I think it works. Pretty sure it works. I saw mid one do it once. It worked.
Congrats. I've seen people do a lot of different builds once.
I mean, I don't think the build is completely unviable. It's just like if
I think
things
that
go
in-
bad, if things go bad after you go for that build, you have like no recovery.
I think that in a lane that you dominate with Orb, I think it's good. I wouldn't go at 100%. Like I think against like a DK
For battle.
or any other melee hero that doesn't have
All right.
20% evasion level 1, super good.
All right. So this game we got Remster as well as Bubba running top lane here. Remster on the Huskar, Bubba on the Shadow Demon. Mid lane we will be having Nier on the Outworld Devourer. In the bottom lane we got Pistachio subbing in for this game, playing on the Jakiro as well as Filsky on Sand King. So it looks like they are like predicting a dodge or something.
They also farm faster with 4-2-1.
Okay, you're still stuck on that. But okay, Otto, what do we have on the Dire side?
On the Dire, we've got Ice Yeti. On the Spectre, he'll be supported in lane by Travis, who is still tagged up as a Redondo. Middle lane, we have Habits playing the PA. And bottom lane, we have Squibbly on the Axe and Izumi on the Rubik.
Divine.
This is like such a nice Rubik game, honestly.
What a beauty.
PA with Wand queued up, but I don't
That's
think
not
Wand
bad.
is good against OD.
I'm not sure what he does. He think it works on orb or something?
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
not
it's
sure.
just like his.
There's gonna be 3 bounties for Dyer though, unless Filsky can snag this one.
Cast off the line.
Maybe
Yeah, he
it's-
has a skill stun. Oh, he's
did-
gonna
he
go
did-
for it.
he did last one.
Oh, if he went forward, he
Oh,
could have gotten
yeah.
the other one too.
Yeah. He also pre-skilled Fade Bolt on Rubik. Feel like he could have gone over and let them have 2 bounties. With the
I think Fade Bolt's the better
telekinesis.
ability, though, isn't it?
Oh, they're swapping
They're,
lanes.
they're swapping the lanes. They want the Spectre against.
Yeah,
not
they want.
Huskar.
Yeah, they want to sack the axe rather than the Spectre.
I
I
really
disagree.
think that I really think the axe should have gone double stout shield and just cut waves, and they should have tri-laned.
Wait, would you rather sack the Spectre or the Axe? 'Cause
You
Axe
sacked
makes
you
space.
sacked the Spectre.
Do they sack the Spectre if they're fighting try versus try with Rubik Dazzle? You trade so well with
Yeah,
like
I
there's a
agree.
touch on them. You
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
hitting them. You have the Fade Bolt damage reduction. Huskar isn't getting any levels because Radiant has to rotate their other support up.
I think you're right, Otto. I don't think people have adjusted to being able to do tri-lanes again.
I think it's very dependent on the heroes you have. It's not
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
something you do every game. Maybe it is something you do every game. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but I think it's like people don't consider it an option anymore. They don't even think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. People get really stuck in patch hits, and they're stuck in it for a long time until they see high-level players do it like every game.
Yeah.
Just like
So, You're doing okay so
4-2-1
far.
OD.
I mean, I don't think you maxed Astral before either. Before you'd go. I don't know. Well, we're over it. I'm not going to talk about it.
I can see 3.
Oh, near. Yeah, is he
Yeah,
gonna go for
range
the
59.
damage here? Should.
No.
First blood.
Alright, you could have gotten like 3 hits there. But first
Yeah,
blood
he could have
bottom.
gotten a lot of hits in there.
Tested.
I don't think he plays much OD.
Definitely
Also-
possible.
Has Equilibrium. He has 1-1-1 build. I don't think that's great.
Belsky's stunning over onto the Rubik.
looks
Pop
like he's gonna be
Sandstorm to
okay.
go for a kill, but yeah, not gonna be enough. Pistachio taking a lot of damage. He comes in,
That's a
taking
Fade
damage
Bolt.
from the creeps, gets lifted and Fade bolted.
Assume he will die, but a kill
Yeah.
would be good.
The kill
Yeti
goes
also
to the
gets it.
Spectre.
It's a long cooldown on Sandstorm now too. But Yeti should feel pretty safe here. He has a lot of regen too. He can just. I feel like he can just click this Sand King if he notices that he has a lot more regen.
I feel like Sand King should skill Caustic. No, I think he should have skilled Caustic there and just started hitting creeps.
Elaine who blurs out to evade getting hit by some orbs. Yeah, he actually didn't hit orbs at all there. But there we go. Orbits. Actually,
Top
this one-
lane,
Pretty good in this lane, actually.
yeah. I don't know what's going on top lane because this lane should not be going as well as it. Like
No.
Huskar should have more CS than this.
Maybe one
he's-
more level on Huskar, it'll be better with like 2 points Burning Spear, but still, it's going really well for Axe.
Yeah. Maybe he's just missing CS
Oh.
because he just like missed one there.
What? Why is Husker
Actually
running
banished
away?
the axe there.
He could have gotten like 3 or 4 spears there. Yeah, he should just ran back. Maybe miscommunication. Nier just spamming out the.
Yeah, spamming it.
Might get his range trip denied though.
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
He's
just
afraid.
orbs
Just
for it.
work.
He's got Equilibrium active, so.
He's probably, I feel like he's using it too much. You gotta use it like right before deny or something. Make use out of it. Don't just spam it to tilt someone.
I think it's completely fine what he's doing. The equilibrium right there.
Dyer's top tower needs some friends.
The Axe. Axe doesn't know what he's supposed to do. It seems.
Dyer's top tower.
Oh, the Axe was just hitting him. That's not
Yeah,
helping.
he's actually just chasing down this Huskar.
He's gonna die for it. We'll see if he gets a
Okay,
spin.
Huskar should stop attacking. Alright. He had like 4 stacks of Burning Spears. He's still attacking, and then
Level
he
2
could
Burning
possibly get a
Spears.
spin.
This lane becomes super easy now.
Yeti's having a bad time bottom.
Axe should literally just be cutting the wave.
Yeah.
He's got boots instead of a double stout.
Wait,
It's really weird.
Oh no. Whew. I had Sand King selected, and I was looking at the Spectre, and I was like, Spectre's getting Soul Ring? What? But no, it was a misclick.
The Habits is feeling so bad.
It's very sad.
Yeah, he's got 6 CS. Throws out a dagger, but the CS is...
It's 22-14 OD though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like kind of an issue because this PA hero does not recover.
I'm
There's
pretty
some
sure.
push onto Huskar. He has a lot of
Dumpster's
regen.
Spectre too, so.
Bubbs gonna get both top bounty runes and bottom they will trade.
Yeah. 3 for 1 for Radiant. So did you have a slight goal lead here early on?
But Axe still out leveling the Huskar. Oh, running him down right now. Call? Okay. Got
Nice
him.
kill. Yeah. He will die for it, but definitely a worthy kill.
Yes.
No?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
He's dead.
Pop it? There it is.
I would honestly level up Grave instead of like Shadow Wave in that lane. Like just 1 level, just so that way if Axe is like manning up,
It
he has
also,
much more damage, you just save him.
it also
I mean,
means that you can
lose out,
TP
you lose
him.
out potentially
Yeah,
a
it's
lot
true.
of damage.
I think he'll
Maybe,
just
like,
kill
1-1-1.
Midi. You need like 1 hit and an ulti, and I think she dies.
Yeah.
It's about a 40 difference. Yeah, he needs more than 1 hit. Yeah.
When he gets his treads in 1 hit, maybe.
That's why I
Treads?
like treads, because you have triple null treads, and your int is so ridiculously high. That's one of the reasons why I really like it.
what are you building for your life regen though?
Nice.
Are you suggesting Tranquils right now? This is blasphemy. All right.
There's
No,
a lot of
Tranquil's
people.
OD is good.
I know it's good.
I
Tranquil's
think it has a
puck
play.
is no good.
It makes me
Don't go
sad.
Tranquil's puck.
I like treads because you
Top lane,
get
they
so
go
much
for the
in.
call. Dunster's actually
Oh.
manning up.
Oh.
Gets
He
the kill,
didn't have
and,
mana. Wait,
Yeah,
would he have
mana?
mana? Would he have mana if he didn't Shadow Wave?
That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. If he had Grave instead of Shadow Wave.
He had Grave. He didn't use it. He used Shadow Wave instead of Grave.
But
Why
he's
does he
just-
have? Why does he have Claws of Attack instead of a robe on near?
Who knows?
It's more damage.
Yes, you're right. It's not more orb damage though. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure you have
orbing
more.
all the time for CS. This secures denies.
True.
Alright, he doesn't get that deny because he doesn't turn or look at it or go for the deny at all. Also, his Blades of Attack is in his backpack.
He moved in the Tango. I think he wants to branch Tango.
Yeah, but he hasn't done it yet.
We're gonna have to have some talks with Nier after
Yeah.
this.
Well,
Branch Tango?
Filsky is pretty low, but just Sandstorm around. Sentry will drop. Izumi is very low here. He also doesn't have the lift. So.
I see he pushes forward. He's taking a lot of damage. Bubbs TP's in
he's-
as well.
Where's the Firebolt? Not
dead.
enough damage.
Bilski's alive. Bilski is
He needs 3 of
running
that.
over to the side shop, kind of baiting a bit.
Yeah, that's another kill.
Yeah. Zumi
Close
not
to
able to
shore.
get the kill. Yeah, there was stagger vision there, so that was very risky from
Some
Filski.
really good plays right there in bottom lane. Really
You
good.
see,
And the Axe died again as well.
yeah. Well, the Axe is, if you see, he's playing where he should be now. Except, they're rotating
Near's
on
coming
him.
over.
Oh god.
That's,
Oh, wasting
that's
equilibrium
weird.
time.
Yeah, that's weird.
Waiting for the last hit. Oh, didn't get it. You wasted a lot of
I mean,
equilibrium time right
it's okay.
there. With the Astral.
Just gonna click the Spectre. Oh, he has equilibrium. He can he kill her? He has 6 int already.
Oh, that's a kill.
1 more hit. Oh, nice kill. He needs to
Wait,
run.
just kill them both.
Oh.
Oh,
He's not a man. That was definitely a kill.
coward.
Just use ulti.
Yeah.
A dagger
Crit.
crit.
Yeah.
Did damage to him. There's another dagger.
I'm pretty sure if she jumps him, he can actually just kill her. He has 12 int stolen. He has
I just
100 int.
like Astral into Sanities and he's dead.
Probably,
Astral
yeah.
Sanities.
Yeah.
Tower is under pressure.
He might not
Habits
die.
is literally just playing support PA right now, just chucking daggers at Nier. He's
Huh?
not even going for CS.
He's got the Blightstone too, dude.
Maybe he'll get Vlad's again.
Bilski looking good this game, going Vanguard first.
Dire's top tower is about
Huskar
to
is
take
going
the
for
flood.
phase boots instead
With
of power
4
treads.
bracers. Yeah.
As a reminder, power treads gives you a lot of damage and a lot of stats.
Yeah.
And Huskar has attack speed from Berserker's Blood, which he has 3 points in.
Axe?
This is also not the build
Multi-PM.
anymore.
Whoa. Yep, I've been preaching treads for a long time, but
Yeah.
people just like the thought of armor.
Who cares armor?
I mean, you get armor from armlet.
True. Wait, 4
Top
bracer.
lane.
Near's
Vanish
here.
comes out, but
Axe is gonna die.
That's a dead axe.
yeah, just walk away. Walk away. Yeah, that is the power move.
Near? What are you doing?
Pistachio's in quite a bit of danger. Throws
Yeah,
up
I
the ice
assume he's
path
coming
on
over.
top of himself, but Habits is just not going to blink strike. And
Assume
Izumi
he
will get
steals it with the
last hit.
GD.
Yeah, he's got the double damage. He put in the clicks. Never mind the fact that your PA has single Wraith Band, no power treads yet.
Maybe Near feels pressure to like make some moves, but
I don't know
he
why.
should, because they're winning all 3 of their lanes,
yeah,
right?
you're OD too. Like you don't.
He should just be Astral killing the wave, then going to farm Ancients. That's how you
don't
play
make
this hero.
moves on OD.
Especially like all 3 of his lanes are going well.
He missed like
He can
he
do whatever
let
he
PA
wants.
get like a wave and PA got a kill just because he tried to go top, didn't do anything.
Has he even killed
walk back
Ancients
and
this
forth.
game? Why pick OD if you're not farming Ancients?
True. Also, Timbersaw able to farm Ancients, extremely balanced.
Yeah?
Behaving.
I mean,
4-2-1 OD.
you farm it
Really
pretty
Ancients.
slowly with level 1 shotgun, to be fair.
Well, all of your spells hit them.
Yeah, but you don't deal that, like if you like the timing where you can actually farm it, like given a normal skill build, like it takes a long time early.
Pistachio has 4 observer wards.
With just having fun in the bottom lane.
Yeah, it's just taunting.
Yeah.
His farming is like a little bit inefficient because he's not able to get in deep. That's like the one thing that these near rotations are doing.
It
It's
is
putting
so-
pressure on Axe.
Well, one thing I will say though is like, if Nier doesn't like keep like his farm up by staying in like lanes, like
Alright, he's gonna take a double
he
stack
keeps
here at
making-
least.
he keeps like going to lanes and stuff, then he could fall behind at some point. Potentially.
Why isn't he using orb? You're just gonna get the mana back with next to equilibrium anyway. He doesn't want it.
Well, they're actually engaging on the Axe here, but both
There's-
sports are nearby.
Ooh,
Izumi's gonna use
Didn't
the
drop-
stolen
he didn't
damage.
drop the
They didn't
hammer.
have any detection for this rotation on the Sand King, and nothing's gonna come out of it. Meanwhile, top lane,
Yeti's
Ice City
gonna be
running
okay.
away from Huskar. They're gonna be forced to pop the Shrine and get the TP away from Dazzle. And that should open up this kill opportunity on bottom.
Spectre
Yeah.
PA farming.
They pop the Purge on bottom lane. Pilsky throws up the Sandstorm. He's just standing in it. He can't get the Epi down, however. Scoop's gonna be able to walk away. Pilsky had Epi before he jumped in there. Meanwhile, Nier,
Don't
looking
run
forward,
close to
gets
him.
slowed by the dagger, gets slowed by the poison touch and the battle hunger. He's so slow, but they still don't engage on him.
I mean, I think he would have just ulted and
Right
they
in
would have
this,
died.
Yeah, he would have just ulted and killed them all.
The thing is, like, they shouldn't really like commit for fights like that. They just need to like not die and like just get net worth. Because I think at some point, if Dire overcomes this net worth lead, they'll be in a spot.
Yes, I agree with that, but I don't think they will, and I think the Spectre is going for a Vanguard, which doesn't help versus the Radiant Course.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know how this PA is supposed to come back into this game.
If I was Spectre, I'd go like Mask of Madness.
I mean, yeah, on PA you just have to buy like Vlad's Deso this game.
Yeah.
Pilsky is going for an Aghanims before finishing a Crimson Guard.
Hey man, the thing is OD is notoriously bad at not being able to push buildings and finish the game by himself. So the game could go late.
Yeah, I mean Huskar, you know, Huskar gives you Roshan and building hitting.
Yeah, the Huskar is definitely the one that pushes.
Bubbs will die bottom.
Bottom
Did
lane,
they
yeah,
see
they get the
Filsky?
kill on the Bubbs.
Oh, he missed it.
Call off the mark on Filsky. They're still chasing.
He has imprisonment stolen, by the way. Astral on the.
They have the dust. But they
Huskar
suck.
fighting without armlet.
They're so scared.
How does he
Nier
not?
has
Oh,
the
he bought
best
4 braces.
Scrubs is gonna go down here, probably? No,
Oh, no.
Nice to
away.
Yeah. Gonna be
Not enough
fine.
damage from Burning Spears. Nier has found out.
I do
Rubik,
think that they
however-
should farm.
Vector
a little
needs to
bit more
TP
mania,
top.
Force Staff by Nier into the stun from Filsky. Great teamwork coming out there.
Astral?
The
Nice.
Grave comes out.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Didn't steal a bunch of int from him before getting the kill.
Spectre should have just
Took
TP
to
top.
vanish.
Nah, you could grave, you just astral.
The tide.
Nah, dude, you hit him. Steal his int.
Yeah.
Get that bonus int so you can use ult on the next person.
You think he's gonna use ult this game?
Dire's bottom
I don't know.
tower is under attack.
Keeping the
He's
creep
only got 1
alive?
point in him.
Oh, that was.
Whoa, hold on.
Axe gonna get caught out
He's
here
maxing
again.
equilibrium before orb.
This Axe is
I like
extremely
it.
dead.
Look at this. Look at the scaling on the slow. Like this is why I think you need at least 2 points in it. Just look at the scaling. Like 1 point doesn't let you run people down. 2 people just let you run at them. Like in lane.
Won't last
You already deal a lot of damage.
Well, that's why you get Kayasha, so you have movement speed.
Yeah, but you don't have like I was talking about lane. You were saying you could go 4-2-1, but I'm saying
Yeah,
you can't run
4-2-1.
people down with 4-2-1. Like if you just have.
It's the farming build.
I mean, you were talking about it in lane. I don't know.
Oh, in lane, if there's a hero that you can bully with orb,
You farm mega fast anyway. Like 1 point in orb does not give you a lot of damage.
I wonder if this Rubik is going to notice that there's literally no detection on the Radiant side, and he could run into Sandstorm.
Oh, he dropped ulti.
there's the ult.
He's dead.
Dead.
Izumi is also dead. Huskar's getting low.
Dead.
That was a knock.
Yeah, Zumi's going to go down to the
Vector
epicenter.
is dead too, though.
Oh,
He has over 100 HP per second. in Huskar.
spree. Double kill.
I was gonna say that's a bad death, but
No buybacks.
finish them off.
They all have buybacks. Axe uses it. Very sad. He is
Axe
dead.
is just going to die here if he finishes that TP. Yep.
Top tower.
Cancels it wisely. I mean, Axe buying back when the rest of his team wasn't going to is like really
Yeah.
bad though. He just lost a bunch of gold that puts him
I
further away
think
from
I
Blade
think he
Dagger,
would have
and his team isn't
respawned before them
defending anymore.
too. Not a fan of that one. He's trying just by Deso and habits.
Barracks have fallen.
Well, that's Lane of Rax at 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
12k net worth lead.
Near queuing up Kayasha. I think.
Yeah.
Is under
Yeah, that's definitely the item. He's considering the Shadow Blade. Also a cool item. I like Kayasha into Shadow Blade.
You know what he could
Silver
do?
Edge OD against PA is nice.
Oh, bottom lane, they're engaging on the Filsky, but he's gonna stun away and be completely
Oh.
fine.
Nice ice path.
double damage.
Sola nice path. 2 points only though.
So you know what build I think Nier should go for to assert dominance?
Middle tower is drowning.
I think you should go for a Monkey King bar.
You buy Bloodthorn over MKB on OD.
Well, that's true. Bloodthorn would be okay too, but MKB is better still. Because it's asserting dominance, you know?
I think you should just go E-Blade.
That is how you really.
That would be,
No, that's
that would
true.
be
That's
nice.
the item.
Why doesn't Rem Surge? Yeah, I was about that. He has like 100 HP per second. Just have the fucking armlet on.
Also, he wasn't using Life Break on Roche.
Oh, that's a report.
No,
Did
it's
they,
broken.
did they not have a link? Yeah, you can
Yeah,
break it with
that was-
Astral, right? Pretty sure. 'Cause I've
yeah,
accidentally,
I don't know.
I've accidentally Astral Roshan when I didn't know Lincoln's was done. Then I get flamed by team for some reason.
Well, he didn't get there till a little bit later, and then Huskar had like no HP. I'd be afraid to like get the
I mean,
whatever the stomp is.
dunk. No, that only triggers when there's 3 units.
Yeah, I'd still be paranoid about it. I've had a lot of traumatic experiences. Huskar, Roshan.
Why is he farming without armlet on?
He doesn't want to lose his HP, dude. Dazzle, going to walk into the OD, who's farming casually.
Oh, they're running over
There's
though.
a lot of heroes here.
Okay.
Phil's gonna stun
No,
only
this
the
is
Rubik. Yeah, Macropire goes down. Izumi is so low. Phil's got another stun.
Yeah, it's an axe. It's an axe.
He's
Stun.
going for it. Yeah, get it.
Heal it. Ice path and
Dodges
steal
all of the.
it. Nice.
Oh, stolen a burrow strike. Oh, he just drops it.
Sneaky sanities.
Faces a stiff win.
Come on, Yeti.
Yeti's doing
It's
the
your
right
farm.
thing.
It's your farm, man.
He was definitely doing the right thing. Oh,
Alright,
but he's okay.
He's
He's
fine.
okay.
He can get
Yeah,
away.
he's okay.
He can get away.
A lot of
He
speed
doesn't
with
have
the
force staff
Spectral
for
Dagger.
5 seconds. He's fine.
Fine,
That was
yeah.
actually
more.
surprisingly good for Dire.
3
They
more
get the
items.
OD ult, which is on 160-second cooldown for one of their supports, and then they don't take a tower.
Yeah.
That's like great for Dire.
And they have Dagger now. They just finished it. So this is where you need to make a play.
Closing in on the Desto.
Yeah.
Got one Mithril Hammer coming in. Alright, things are coming up a little bit.
Ice Yeti's gonna run up for this bounty rune. Near.
Haste Rune.
Couple of hits.
I mean, at least he got one bounty, right? Yeah. Oh, nice smoke.
Smoke gets broken by Bubbs immediately.
Very cool smoke. Nier's coming in behind with the flank. They do see
There's
him.
the blink call onto 2. It's a pretty good one. Haunt comes out. Everything gets pushed back by the Huskar though. Yep.
I mean, they might get Bubbs.
Low.
The Jakiro attacks.
Huskar is just destroying.
They got
Huskar doesn't
Bubbs.
go down, but he's got the Aegis.
They got Bubbs. The enemy captain is down.
Yeti's still alive. Hope is there.
Yeah. But he still has. He has a Yasha, dude. He's ready to fight.
Just give him another Rex. It's whatever.
Hold the stun, but I believe he is dead. Tip coming out as well, of course. It makes sense. Izumi tipped Filski in the lane, so you gotta tip back later.
It's important to assert dominance by tipping back.
Yep.
Very true.
Dire's middle tower just got knocked down.
Okay, so if Yeti
Nier?
just gets like 3 more items.
Nier uses Banish a little bit too soon and isn't able to equilibrium off the
He TP back too early though. You
This
should've just let that
Kayasha.
Rex.
Middle tower is drowning.
So Remster should like be ulting one of these creeps
Hey,
just for
no
attack speed.
mana. OD, no mana.
Dire's middle tower.
He has almost full mana now.
Oh,
Oh, he has full mana even. So, easy. Full hero. The one thing that did get nerfed, though, he lost some damage because he doesn't have the
Again, they have
mana
no
anymore.
detection. Run in there, Izumi. Use Sandstorm.
Oh, that's
Just run
big.
in there and use Sandstorm. Do it. Do
Honestly,
it. You do so
Yeti
much
should be
damage.
farming, so there's no way they defend.
Just defend
If
anyway.
he, if he
Oh.
steps up 2
Oh.
plus, like, it's so easy.
Wanted to deny it.
Yeah, sure.
Ice Path
I mean,
connect.
Radiant like,
Range saved.
can do whatever they want at this point.
Aren't they backing off space?
They're just being methodical. They're gonna. It's a playoff game.
Yeah, but this
They're
is
not
giving
willing to pick
space for
crazy
Ice
people.
Yeti.
Stop shrine.
He's killing the super creeps. A lot of gold for each creep.
Wow.
Axe is solo smoked right now.
26. Yeah, you smoked for the defense of the base, but they couldn't
Oh, yeah.
get in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. He finish Deso? He's still 700 off.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's
So
top
Radiant are just
shrine
gonna
has
secure the
fallen.
game here. They take out the shrine while Nier pushes the lane. They connect at tier 2. There's no movement coming out of the Dire side
Can you
to
even afford
like
to go
prevent this.
Manta on Spectre? I feel like each.
No, I think the Vanguard doesn't do anything either.
I think
I
each,
mean,
like
you can't-
Yasha Diffusal is like a last resort.
Yeah, I think going for the diffusal is good. I was gonna say something about that. Like,
Yeah,
do you think
like,
the diffusal would have been better than the Yasha?
Well, I feel like Yasha's important, but like,
Tower has fallen.
obviously the Vanguard was a mistake, but like, seeing that he already has the Vanguard, like now I feel like he needs Yasha into like Diffusal like right away. He can't go for this Manta. That's too greedy for the state the game is in.
Is under attack.
I mean,
I
Manta
feel like going
might
for
let
the
him
Ashes,
solo
like-
kill a support if they're alone. About
Maybe
it.
he can dodge Sanity's Eclipse.
He just like
Yeah, that's true. Yeti
tries
is
to
an immortal gamer. Nice call, but
Like
they have
call onto
the
2 is
disruption.
pretty good. Haunt comes out, but the epicenter
two.
comes in. Oh my lord, the epicenter Sanity's Eclipse is so much damage.
Oh, big stun
Izumi
from
with the
Izumi.
Burrow is not going to be able to save him. He's going to burn to death. Habits is bought back. He's got his Mithril Hammer. He's ready to put some damage in.
man, if only OD was good when I was still playing in this league.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you get
We
eliminated, dude?
picked Darkseer
I
Naga
picked
and
OD.
won.
That's why.
We picked Darkseer and Naga the week before,
Someone
in like the very last games
Fine.
when we couldn't make playoffs, and then they got buffed.
I mean, Cesario was winning with Noggin. They made playoffs. Right?
That's an enigma.
I don't know.
That's an outlier.
Nice call, but Bubbs is
Oh,
right
it's
there.
pretty good.
Wait,
No
who did
speed
he
position.
banish? He banished
Very
the
nice
axe.
stun. Bad noise from the Megas.
That's a free kill. Habit.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, there's like 10
Habits
gold
is
from
diebacked.
Dessa.
Ice Yeti is diebacked.
That is the
Azumi
game.
about to go down. They're tipping. They're yahooing. Where's the
Izumi
bonk, bonk,
can
bonk?
do it. Kill him,
Dusky stuns
Izumi.
in further.
Just kill them all, Izumi.
Just kill them all. The NGG is called.
Yeah, GG. 2-0 for Bubbs. #1 seed. Making it out of Intra. Still a valiant effort from Habit's team. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I
feel like
didn't really
they're-
see how their drafts were supposed to come together, I guess.
Yeah,
that,
the first game was like a little bit more egregious in that regard, I think, because like they just had 3 cores that all wanted to be greedy and farm for the
Yeah.
entirety of the game.
In
think
game
they-
1, they had good lanes at least, I feel.
Yeah. Better lanes.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
it's
like
just
game
weird.
2, I think they had fine lanes as well if they ran the tri lane. But
Yeah,
think if they
the
chose
problem
to
with the
decide-
Trilane though is, right, because this Husker solos the axe. So
Yeah.
yeah, you
but
just cut the wave.
SD Eski Jakira lane is still pretty good though.
I don't think it's better than Dazzle Rubik. I think that lane is those 2 supports are like pretty good in try versus try. If you hit the fade bolt at least.
I
Yeah,
think where they
that's
really
fair.
fell short is like giving Habits Medusa and then PA and then still picking like something really greedy for Yeti. They should have picked something that was like way less greedy and can like make plays and doesn't need to like fall back in the jungle if it has a rough lane. Because they kept putting Nier against Habits because they knew that if they put Nier against Habits and it was a good matchup, Nier would have a really good game. And so they needed to pick something that like always had a game, regardless of lane. And I don't think that Medusa or PA were those heroes.
Sure.
I'm asking Habits if you want to come in for an interview. Might be discussing with his team, so maybe he's not up for it. But I figured I'd ask if he's interested.
You're asking the losers for an interview instead of the winners?
Habits is a friend of mine, all right. I picked him last season. I was the one who brought him, up to, be a good player in this league. Before me, he was nothing. He was actually adjusted up 1 badge.
Oh,
Oh
impressive.
my!
I shouted at admin so much about that, but I was so pissed off when I found out. He didn't know it himself.
When will these adjustments end? They're destroying RD2L.
Nier won this game because of my 1v1 practice with him. 100%.
Just frenzy up.
No. He just dominated me every time. It was a confidence booster.
All right, we have Habits here joining us, who unfortunately just got eliminated after playing Deuce as well as PA. How are you feeling right now, Habits?
It just feels a little bad, losing, but I'm pretty happy with where we got in the season. We didn't really expect to get this far, and I don't think anyone else really expected us to either.
Yeah, I personally I didn't think you looked like a strong team at the start of the season, but you guys really showed up, and I mean you got a pretty decent position after the group stage, and you won your 2 games in the playoffs, the first games, and then I mean you're up against one of the top teams.
Yeah. It just felt bad, too. I had a couple throwy plays myself at the very, very beginning of the game. I thought a ward was in a different slot, and I accidentally placed a tree down. I was like, fuck.
I do
Oh.
have a question for you. A specific question about game 1. I just want to know what the thought process was when went phase Blads.
Phase boost Vlads. Well, I've just been
Yeah.
playing Dusa lately, and I've just found that to be successful. And Vlads in combination with CK just seemed like a pretty pretty decent thing to do. But
What's your reasoning for phase over treads, as well as the evasion talent on 10 instead of damage?
the evasion talent I took because I knew PL was gonna be a bitch that game, and Phantom Assassin, I don't know, could potentially save me. I don't think the damage would have really made a difference that game, but the evasion could have helped. But
Do you get
Steel talent?
And the what?
The Mana Steel talent? I think you want attack speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Between those two, it's I'm not like a great Dusa player by any means. I just follow the guys that I play.
If there was like a specific reason or not, because I mean,
I didn't think I'd steal much more mana that game either. To be honest, with all the illusions everywhere, it's just I don't know.
It's crazy how much mana you steal with it. It's over 50% of their mana pool.
Yeah, it's the max mana too. It's not current. That's the insane part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they go if you hit them with it, basically.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not here to flame you or your decisions, of course.
Just bad
yeah,
builds.
no flame.
Okay.
I mean, they're flaming me for my 4-1 OD, so don't worry about it.
I wasn't flame. We're having a discussion, okay?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
I was flaming.
Of course. But that's Autoattacks. That's just him. But yeah, what do you plan to do next season? Are you coming back to captain, or what's the plan?
I just have it on maybe right now. I think I just want to get drafted. Captaining is like it's a cool experience, but it's just not like something I'm the best at. So I just kind of had Izumi almost be like our team nominated captain. He did pretty well this season overall, I'd say. But yeah, for real though.
Yeah. Do you have any final words in this season?
I mean, just GG to my whole team. Thanks for showing up this season. Can't wait to beat Yeti next season when he's drafted. I'm gonna stomp him.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to, just a quick few words. And sorry against you lose, but I hope to see you do even better next season.
Hopefully. Made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row. My first 2 seasons.
Yeah. I mean, you had 2 pretty good teams,
Mhm.
Just this man higher than me.
Dude, if they adjust habits again, I'm actually I don't even know. Dude, it's
Habits.
all right. We're gonna drag in Bubbs now, but thanks again, habits, for taking the time.
No problem. GG's, guys.
All right, Bubba, hello.
Hi.
All right, you just came off your win here versus habits.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. I thought that it was a hard fought game. Both games. Game 1 kind of felt a little stressful and tenuous, but some of my teammates were getting kind of upset with laning. I thought the laning phase didn't go too well for us game 1, but we came back pretty strong.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Besides the mid lane, the side lanes were really, really good for habits in the first game.
They had like a 4K lead.
Yeah, it felt like it.
Yeah, because they got like all bounties at 5 minutes or something, or was it 10 minutes? They got all the bounties and they had like a huge lead.
No, 5 minutes they got all of them.
Oh, it was 5.
10 minutes they traded, and then at 15 they got all 4 again, I think.
Yeah.
But they had no playmaker in that game 1, which was the problem, I think.
Game 1 was like such a good draft win.
Him up into the interview.
What?
Nier
wants to join in.
That's his problem. Yeah, I mean, definitely better games than an 8-minute scrim, so that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But that was my first time playing Bane in like a long time. I didn't have any medals or anything on. I just.
Were you saying more? I guess you cut out.
No, I'm here. I'm just saying that. Yeah, some of our Silencer and Bane support duo was kind of. Neither of us played it for a while. I mean, Strick here played it every once in a while, not for a couple of weeks, but it's my first time playing Bane in like a long time.
Yeah, it definitely felt like the support duo. Just the draft. The draft was really weird in the first game with the support duo. But I guess you guys do a lot of that. It was basically the same in game 2, where you just pick 2 position 5 heroes basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I ask what was the Timbersaw ban for? In the second phase.
Well, that's a good question. I thought that we had an SK and we were planning on picking Huskar.
Uh-huh.
And the pure damage, doesn't it just eat right through Huskar because he's strength and SK? He can't really stay inside of his sand cloud too long.
I thought you guys were gonna. I guess maybe for sort of makes sense. I think Huskar's pretty good against him in lane, but I thought maybe you guys were trying to pick like some DK or something like that.
Yeah, I thought that I really wanted to make sure that my SK had just like the best possible experience in that game.
Okay.
And plus, I think that they played it quite a bit too. I think that's one of their comfort picks, and that and CK first game, I knew it was a comfort pick when I saw on the loading screen 20 medals on there.
It was not a CK game though.
That hero is also I think he's gotten a lot worse after all the changes.
The only thing that's better is a level 1 ulti, but
yeah,
you don't have as much damage anyway with how the skills change.
Yeah, he had his timings before, but now it's like, I don't know. I don't even know what to do with him.
But yeah, Bubbs, so you're gonna be moving on. So how do you feel about the state of your team right now?
It's really good. No problems really. We try to practice Fridays, one scrim, and then a couple pubs on Saturday. But yeah, I think that our little routine is helping us. I don't know, just like I said, game 1 kind of felt a little stressful in the beginning, but we pulled it on. And I think the team's doing well with each other, and we're all playing pretty well. So.
Yeah, all right. Do you have any final words before I kick you off?
I just want to know, ask a question, who sets when we play? I think it's EST Monday team. So who sets
the admins will help with the scheduling of every game,
Okay.
but there's going to be no set default time when you play a different division.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, taking the time to talk about your series.
Yep. See ya.
Yeah. All right, that will wrap things up here. Thanks again, Autoattacks, as well as Frenzy, for joining me in a delightful cast. You guys were great. Do you guys have any final words to your thousands of fans watching this right now?
Adjust down. Thank you.
Build power treads on agility heroes.
Yes, that too.
All right, and with that, we are done. Thanks a lot, guys, and good night.
Yep.